Live. Okay. We are once again back with this game called Survivors of Tarnstead. We are going to start. Yeah, I'm going to start in our usual manner of introduction. First up, we have Blackheart as.
Carrick Marsk.
We have Kronos as.
RG Thal.
We have Hatton as.
Tilda.
Marcus as.
Corvus Adalas.
Sammy as.
Gifton. Background.
Oh. We have Tobias as.
Cassiopeia Steelshot.
And you have me, Ali, as your friendly DM. Who would like to give the recap?
I think I'm supposed to.
I believe you were the chosen one.
I sometimes don't like being the chosen one. We've seen how it ends
You
so
volunteered.
far. I did, but I can still say I don't know if I'll be the chosen one. Okay, so last time we began with Gifton praying to Hea before we all called it a night to warn her about what had happened with knowledge of the first dragon and Raz going back up to spread the news to his father back in... Actually, no, it wasn't bedtime. I take that part back. But there was praying to Hea. Back in Winden, Cass was setting up... went to the bank to try to set up bank accounts for her brother and the other centaur that I don't remember how the connection is between them.
Former trainer.
That was it. Thank you.
Extended family by marriage.
Okay, that too. And then Cass went to Millie's to get some baked goods. As always, lots of baked goods were given, because Millie seems to love giving us as much as we can carry. Cass
Really trying
then...
to fatten us up.
Only Cass. Cass then went to the garrison to check on her brother and was talking to him about the whole steel shod. He kind of countered with, I don't understand why you left, and Cass basically broke it to him that their dads had sent her away because he noticed she really didn't want to fight. Her brother at the beginning didn't believe her, but as it continued, he believed that's what actually happened. And Cass had set up for them to stay at the Hydra and the Hound. Her brother kind of, I'll find my own way, and they kind of split off. Who knows where her brother has gone? Give me a second, because I'm pretty sure you can hear that.
You can't provide your own type of music.
Cass stayed in Winden and offered to help with the Hydra and the Hound, and was given some work to do while there. The rest of us stayed off on the side of the road. Carrick made the saddest meal so far the second saddest meal that he has made on the trip. And Gifton made a plushie, her first one, tying her hand at making toys for her little ones. Gifton started using some of her new abilities, which I believe was the next morning. I forgot to write that down. She tried speak with animals to get the horses to understand.
Done this before. I've done speak with animals before.
Yes, but you hadn't done it under a druid form.
Okay.
You speak with animals, talking to our horses, trying to get them to understand and not freak out about running towards the tree, so she could use transport through plants to get us to everyone's favorite town of Dulvwood. So the horses agreed. Some said yes immediately, Ocelar and Gunnar. Majestic was basically, I will do anything that I'm told. And Nelly and Dale are two new ones. eventually agreed because they were offered apples.
Bribery.
Yep. So we were able to get through the tree. Vardo and all almost didn't make it through successfully. Well, made it through successfully, almost didn't stop before hitting the wall. Once we got there, we were outside the Ilan temple, and we saw the little tree that marked Thaldir's grave, and
I ruined it.
yeah, that was the next part. Gifton decided to try again her new abilities,
You enhanced it.
and in the casting of the spell, didn't understand.
I still don't
Just-
even know if the tree got bigger. I just know I ruined
Oh, is
everything
it?
else.
Didn't understand how big of an area it would affect, and everything grew for all around that we could see, even the tree. So we had to hack our way through the tall grass and avoid Pokemon. Right, that's the wrong game. Just go through the tall grass.
Clever girl.
As we were leaving, I can never remember her name. Sister,
Gardener.
thank you.
This thing is
I-
pretty thing to remember.
I keep wanting to say it's Sister Flower for some reason.
I mean,
know
I
it's
am
not,
not
that's why-
uncreative, so I wouldn't put it past the names. But...
So she came out and was actually pretty impressed about what happened, but at the same time had to deal with all the what happened. On our way into town.
I just said I ruined everything.
Oh, Pat. Corvus suddenly noticed two things that nobody else seemed to notice. One angelic-looking figure on top of our Vardo, and another one settling on, was it the Moor Temple?
Nope.
No,
It was
on one
a
of the
tower.
The tower of the
Watchtowers.
Okay, on one of the
because they were watching
Wall
us.
towers,
If they were
yes.
on the Immor Temple, we wouldn't have seen them outside town because it's a tiny temple.
that yeah. I was close in the fact he was part of the built city. The one on top of the Vardo kept motioning for Corvus not to let anyone know that he saw anyone there. Instead, Corvus went inside and
Use the shit out of Rickfield.
tried to get Rickfield to understand there's a angel out there. Do you know who it is? So immediately Rickfield tried to go out there and see who it was. And in all the commotion, everyone forgot that might be someone else around in the Vardo. Which,
I mean, to be fair, at that point, he was talking to thin air, and she probably was just convinced your friend Corvus was crazy.
Yep. Well, Gifting comes in.
Okay.
The explanation continues, and Gifting finally just goes out and I think triple thaumaturgy.
No, I only thaumaturgy once. I slammed the door
Okay.
open.
That's
I wasn't
right,
going to yell for the entire city to hear. I slammed the door open.
I knew thaumaturgy was involved,
Yeah.
but yes, she used
I was
thaumaturgy
being
to
carried
slide
by
the door
care. I couldn't
open
touch the door.
and called out, "Hello, whoever's out there," or something. I was like, so I don't remember the exact lines.
I was like, hey, angel riding on the Vardo. Yeah,
Yes.
not the one we usually have. This other one we don't know. Who the hell are you? Thanks for
And-
Corvus.
She appeared, and I'm Zaquiel, Zaquiel.
Zachiel?
Zachiel.
Is it Zachiel? Or
Zachiel.
Zaquiel. Everyone knows I'm bad at names, so I
just
tried.
know, when I was thinking about using it for a baby name, it's probably going to be Zach. But yeah.
So she appeared and started talking to us. And as that happened, the other angel winged over and became visible, who was an Immor angel. Yeah, I don't know if it's an O or an A. It's either Yamel or Yomel. Yomiel. And basically started kind of indirectly scolding her without basically wiggling the finger. No, you shouldn't have done that. And basically kept going, you shouldn't be talking to them. We're supposed to be leaving. It really kind of went a little bit when Carrick being Carrick went, "Hello," in Enochian. And really showed that more of what they had heard is true. what we were able to get from them, which we were kind of told we probably shouldn't have even gotten that much, was that Raz appeared up in heaven, was captured and taken up, and basically told everything. And from what we understand, the wiping of the plane is no longer on the books, and the angels, well, keeping an eye on us, will probably be from all of the different gods, except for one, because when all the gods called a meeting, Morgani didn't show up, and her angels don't know where she is. So they're trying to find her, which bodes very badly for everything involving what we know so far. We were basically told that there's going to be a lot of angels watching us for a very long time, probably, which means Corvus is going to have all kinds of fun people to meet. As everything's going on, RG ran off to get to see her beloved, and kind of just grabbed her and picked her up, and promptly got slapped. Not surprising, honestly, because we know Marissa. Why did I say Marissa?
Oh, scandalous.
Oh, it is. Wait. Am I just saying the wrong name? Okay, I'm saying the right one. Okay.
Talia.
No.
No, it was
RG.
my beloved RG.
Yes.
Oh.
RG ran off. Marissa.
That is correct name. Yes.
Yes.
Marissa.
And RG basically kind of dragged her away. Well, they kind of dragged each other away. And RG popped the question about, will you marry me, after a little bit? And Marissa said yes. Don't think we ever actually saw them.
No, we haven't seen them yet.
Gifton went over to the Amor Temple and talked to Father Stone to repair the crypt. Which,
the one good thing that I've done in my life,
Yep.
I fixed the crypt.
Yep. I mean, you've done many good things.
I know. That was
You
the
may have
one good
destroyed
thing
the
I
Illa
managed to do.
Temple in the process, but you at least fixed the Amor Temple.
Oh.
You started that one. Sorry, I couldn't skip it.
Yeah.
After everything that happened, because nobody thought of, maybe we should check where the NPC that doesn't know what's going on is, because even Carrick didn't think about that. There was a lot of explaining to do. So basically, the rest of the day and game, Carrick was sidelined explaining to
I mean,
Talia.
even if she hadn't been inside the Vardo,
Yeah.
we would have had a lot of explaining to do.
Well, I did had a lot. I was just waiting for her to explain to me, and angels appearing kind of answers that question. It makes that time. So I've been Carrick's been explaining to Talia. Father Stone was let know about Gifton being pregnant. And there was one last thing.
Sent a
Nope.
message.
Yes, Cassie did send a message letting us know, if I remember correctly, that she's ready to be picked up tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And I may have missed something, because I think at the end there I may have been getting a little lightheaded-y. The next thing I have is that Carrick did do one thing besides explain to Talia, because Corvus was basically told, can you go take Dazzle up to room? And Carrick helped Corvus get Dazzle up to the room, because Dazzle angry. Dazzle very angry.
Dazzle, not Dazzle.
Yeah, Dazzle always angry.
Dazzle angrier than usual, and weighs probably a lot more than usual, so there's a lot more force behind any flinging of body and tail. And I think that covers everything. I don't think I spaced on anything else. I might have. It's a problem.
Well, that'll do. You can take a little inspiration.
Oh, I
Remember?
forgot one thing.
Oh,
For when, as always, when there was praying to Hea. Oh yeah, and the angels mentioned the angry little child coming up to heaven. Okay.
yeah. And I also recalled that there was a reply message sent to Cass that may have instilled some paranoia.
Yeah, and Cass may have ran outside of town because of the paranoia.
Oh yeah, I think that was in my part of my fuzzier part of the day.
Okay. Alright, take your inspiration, lick it a bit, make sure no one else can have it.
Can I just see that for a sec? I just need to.
So, question of the day: if I lick things, is it like bad? Like, since I have acid breath, is like me licking things a bad thing too?
No, it's just
It's
disgusting.
acid breath, not acid
Okay.
spit.
I mean, they make
It's
It's
up
not
not
high.
acidic spittle.
You're not your HSD character.
If you're worried about it, hand it to Sam.
No, I was more doing it because I'm pretty sure if it started melting a little bit, nobody else wants to touch it.
It does have to be verified, so Corvus.
Oh look,
will
we're
have to
playing
look
a
it over.
game.
So, this. Cassie,
Yes.
you ran out of the city.
I left the city just in case.
And you went south, I believe, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you find yourself in the outside the city, just moved outside of the outer housing areas and so on. And give me a perception check, Cass.
Give me a second. Looks like Roll20 did not open properly. I know I opened this. Open. Open.
Sesame.
Open. Come on. Click on my character sheet, please.
I won't do that for you.
No,
Perception.
you get zappy if other people touch you.
I would do anything for love, but
Like that, though.
I won't do that.
Okay. So, Cass, you look around warily, trying to catch any signs that you might be followed, that there might be something out here watching you. And just seems, you can see the wind rustling through the leaves, the trees. The weather's starting to look a little overcast. You might have rain tonight. But you're standing out there and no sign of angels.
Well, Cass will lie down in the grass for a little bit and just try to relax because it has been a bad day.
How long are you going to spend out there?
An hour or so.
An hour or so?
Just-
Okay. After about, I'll say 40 odd minutes, you hear the occasional passage of somebody going by, traffic's coming through, traders, and then you've heard her beats down this road a few times, but hear him again, and then you hear, Cass,
Cass kind of pokes her head up out of the grass.
and your brother's standing there, looking at you, a little perplexed.
Cass does a little wave. Cass will stand up.
What are you doing?
Long story, better if you don't know. Just kind of hiding, staying away from people, just in case.
You alright?
Sad, but I'm okay. How about you?
A little vexed, but I'm doing.
Let me guess, vexation has to do with me?
No, not you. I apparently have to go to Sadur to sort most of this stuff out.
Oh.
And he actually, looking over him, he is carrying a rather large rucksack, essentially.
Well, what do you need to sort out?
I need to go look through all of the belongings. I need to talk to the man overseeing things down there.
I have the belongings.
Everything?
I took what personals I could fit into our caravan and was going through them as we were moving towards Stillwood.
He scratches the back of his head a bit. It's not just personals, all of the equipment and such as well.
I didn't get the equipment. Since I wasn't part of the company, they wouldn't let me touch that, but since I was family, personals and whatnot were turned over.
Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I would have put them aside as well, so... good, I guess. You keeping... Did you find anything of, you know, Mum and
I
Dad's?
found. I gave you Mom's pendant.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't found much else. I found a letter from Cousin Morris to a girl up north he was fussing
Yeah,
on.
he was doting on somebody.
Yeah, I've kind of written a letter. I haven't sent it off yet, and I was going to mail his last letter with it.
You want to keep up that correspondence, or do you want me to handle it?
That depends on you. If you want me to be the off third party to let them know, I'm happy to do that. It's hard to identify stuff.
Maybe I should, say you've already got something written now?
Yes, but I left it with our stuff back in the caravan, which I think has reached Dolphood.
Maybe you send it off, maybe make note that, send any other correspondence to Sadur.
I let her know if she needed anything to reach out to me in Beacon.
Oh, I suppose
Because unfortunately at that time, we didn't know that you and the others were still alive.
Well, I guess that's your responsibility now then.
Unless you really want me to tell her the next time. Oh yeah, you can find Cirrus and Sadur.
No, maybe I'll send off my own letter at some point, but I imagine I'm going to have a lot to look through anyway. I'll be going through stuff. If I find anything else of Mom and Dad's, I'll let you know, right?
Okay. And if I find anything, I'll try to let you know. But if you want to go through the personals, it will be really hard for me to get them back to you. So if you want to come out to Beacon to take a look through them, that's perfectly fine. If you don't, I don't blame you.
Maybe once I'm done with all these financial reparation things.
Again, if the company needs money,
He holds up his
know.
hand briefly. I know, Cass, but I may as well get all of this stuff that we're not going to need gone first, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll see where we go from there. I'll keep in contact.
I'll try to keep in contact too. And Cass is going to motion for him to come a little bit closer.
He hesitates for a moment, but steps in.
And she's going to whisper, fair warning, if you meet anyone whose name ends with EL, be very cautious around them.
He raises an eyebrow briefly. Okay. Did you not like Daniel much? I mean, she was a bit rough, but...
No, more like...
You guys got along as kids.
More like angelic.
Alright. You keep safe, Cass. And, he hesitates for a moment before he actually leans in and gives you a very brief hug.
Cass will hug him back. But if you run into one by the name of Michael, treat them well.
Yeah, you mentioned. It's still very out there, Cass.
Oh, you have no idea.
If she comes knocking, I'll do my best. Alright, I'll see you around, right?
Bye.
And he
Cass
sort of
waves.
steps away again a little awkwardly, gives you a little wave, and then starts just walking down the road.
Does he look armed at all?
He seems to have a little knife on his belt, but not armament as you'd consider it.
He has more than one.
Cirrus?
Hmm?
Do you need something to defend yourself with?
Oh, I've got my fist, haven't I? Got my hooves.
Something a little sharper?
He sort of waves his hand like, maybe.
Cass is going to reach back into her pouch and pull out one of her hand axes.
Actually, that'll be good for getting some lumber for campfires as well.
I do want it back because it's one of my kit set.
Alright, is this another attempt to force me into Beacon? He says with a sort of wry smile.
Maybe, or we can arrange to meet somewhere else. Neutral territory if you want. Or I can get you the... Or she starts looking in the bag. I have a great axe in here somewhere.
The hand axe will do. I'll get it back to you, whether it by post or by visit.
Cass actually starts pulling out the iron great axe. Yeah, I still have that. She starts stuffing it back into the bag.
Bag of holding, huh?
Yeah. I need them. So much stuff.
He'll take the hand axe from you, and just sort of put it into his belt. Loop it in. All right. Thanks.
Please be safe, and I'm sorry for everything.
Yeah, I'm sorry too. I don't think any of us wanted all this to turn out this way.
No. But good trip, and there's a tavern on the edge of Sedur. Avoid it. Place is run down. It's horrible.
Okay.
I helped build the place. The guy who owns it now has run it into the dirt. Ooh, I wanted to punch him so bad.
No bias there, right?
And Cass holds her arms out like she was catching the fish. No, no bias at all.
See you around, sis. And he sort of waves again and starts heading off.
Cass will wave, watch him go. Sigh.
I like how you said a tavern on the edge of town, which there's usually taverns on the edge of town, so it could be like any number of...
Oh, well, run down.
I know, but still, it's just... All right, you see the hotels? All of those are bad.
Cassie's gonna start handing out "Don't go to Sedur" flyers or pamphlets, and it's like, there's this one tavern that really sucks, so just in case, don't go there.
The tavern keeper there is like, what the fuck did I ever do to her?
Cass is
Those are
really
terribly
slowly
expensive.
becoming the anti-tourist agent.
My
She's like,
God.
don't go to this library.
I couldn't
in
afford
Windsor.
her stuff, and now
Don't
she's
go to
like
Sedur.
trying to run me out of business.
Because I have every intention of buying that place and refurbishing it, rehabilitating it.
Some extreme late stage capitalism at work here.
Wow, Cassie
But
truly is an evil
Cass
character.
is going to watch him over the horizon, and then she'll head back into town.
Okay, you head on back into town before it starts to rain. I'm sorry, I'm just getting some real Gideon vibes of I can buy you, old man.
Just slightly.
Back in Darwood. Gifton,
Yep.
where are you heading after your...
Well, we were
Miracles.
right at the Immortal Temple dropping off
Yeah.
Father Stone. We're in the district of a lot of workers and shit like that.
Yes.
Hey, Care, can we just flag down some people really quick? Because you know a bunch of the day workers that are always looking for jobs?
Yeah?
Well, give them each a gold piece. We send them up to the Illan Temple to pull weeds.
Okay. Tell them to report to Sister Gardner, I suppose.
Yeah. Well, I'll pay them for the day. They can go up and help Sister Gardner however she needs it, okay?
Okay.
That'll make good, and we'll do that.
Yeah, so you and Kay head down to the docks, and well, not even the docks, just into the...
Yeah, right
District,
over, right where we're at, basically.
Yeah.
So
And
we'll just,
you're able to...
yeah.
How many do you want to flag down?
I have enough to hire 12.
Okay.
Can I hire 12?
Yeah, you can easily hire 12 people.
Yeah, I'll hire 12 people.
And
without
they are
dipping
more
in
than
either
eager to
from
put
two.
weeds for a gold piece. That is
Yeah.
some good damn money.
Yeah, they don't know these weeds.
Yeah.
But yeah, I will send people up there, and I'm not making sure that they get up there. This is on an honor system, so hoping
This is the
to
kind of
go
money
up
we'll
there.
buy some decent honor. So
Yeah. Yeah, so a gold piece each go up there because that's way more than double what they would normally make.
this
so,
is like a
in
month's
day.
wage for some people. So
Well, I looked up. Untrained workers make like 4 silver piece a day, right, for being hired out for players. So it's like a gold piece is a lot,
It is
and
a lot.
that's good wages too. So this is not like
Yeah.
cheap wages. So it's
and,
really good.
and also I use a more realistic system where some people do actually work for coppers in a day. It's not all silver
Oh yeah,
either.
this is called considering like we're
Which
hiring people
most of these
that
people
are
that are
used to
waiting
being-
around trying to grab whatever work they can are happy for
Yeah.
coppers. So this is a lot.
Yeah, so we're giving them each a gold piece, and saying if they do good work, I hear good things from Sister Gardner, I might hire him again for her. We'll see.
Okay.
Then I'll send him off, and that you can move on to somebody else probably.
Well, where are you heading after that?
After that, we're heading back to King's Mercy. We're
Heading
gonna
back to
rejoin
King's Mercy.
everybody.
Okay,
Yeah.
RG. You've had your little proposal to Marissa, who, although nervous about the relationship because of what she is, accepted. Are you planning on doing anything with her? Are you gonna go anywhere? Going back to hers? You're gonna sort of hang about? What are you doing? You're gonna get her back on shift, or are you just gonna kidnap her for the day?
She's actually answered, like, do you want to go back or do you want to just take the rest of the day and we can tell him sorry and I can just ban the difference on it, or what do you want to do?
Maybe you should at least give him a heads up.
Probably a good idea. Shall we?
Yeah, besides, it'd be nice to let people know if you're okay with people knowing.
Absolutely. Why wouldn't I be?
I may have already invited people to our wedding.
Not saying that part yet. That's gonna get out eventually, and she's gonna get in trouble for that one. But she's not saying that yet.
And
Oh, don't worry, you're going thrown under the bus for that.
she sort of loops arm in arm with you, and you can head on back to the King's Mercy. Alright, Telday.
Yes, sorry. I clicked the wrong button.
Strange new place, strange new people. What are you going to do? What do you want to be doing?
Let me see. I was last waiting for the return of some people. Give them keys, but
Yes,
it's been a while.
it has been a while.
Well, they're gonna have to wait a while then, and I am going to actually head to the local. I want to say keep, but
The
I
garrison.
can't remember. Yes, that's the word.
Mhm.
Yes, I'm going to head there.
Okay, right. You start heading up towards the keep. It's easy enough to get direction, and frankly, you can kind of see it from most of the town, as it's built slightly higher up than everything else. But you head on up to the keep. As you approach the gates of it, there are a couple of guardsmen on duty who just sort of stand up and go, "Sir, your business with the keep?"
I'll salute them as
They give you a slightly confused look at the salute. One of them returns it like awkwardly.
I am a representative of the Brassian military and was wondering if there were any issues that I may be able to assist with at this time.
You got any identification on you, sir?
I do have a badge of a kind.
Yeah, it'd
So,
count enough.
I'll pull that out.
Oh, and then feel free, sir. Do you need to see somebody? Or are you just
No,
looking for work?
I was intending to offer assistance if possible.
Okay. If you go in and see the scribe, sir, maybe they can help you.
Of course.
And
Telday's gonna go meet Scribe Price.
and you head on past to go on in, and you hear a sort of mumble of, "Why is someone from the military wanting to work for us?" I don't know. Yes, you are able to head on into the keep, and you head on in, and is Scribe Price still here?
Would she have left?
There's a couple of scribes here.
It is early in the day, so
Yeah.
so it might not be her shift. She's usually around the evening.
Yeah. In fact, you come on in, and for you, it's not a familiar face. There is a older human woman here. Her hair's starting to grey a bit. Who just sort of glances up as you're coming in, and it looks you over for a moment, and goes, "You're
Salute.
yes, you're one of those automata, aren't you?"
That is an accurate description.
Oh, you've gotten word about your kind. Please, my apologies. Your name?
I am commonly known as Tilde.
I'm Allison. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Yes, and you.
How can I help you today?
We are passing through this area in a journey to establish a new community in the southwest, and I was seeing if I could offer any assistance at this time.
We had received word about the potential relocation of some of your kind. How many of you are there?
I am the only of my kind here at this time. I am traveling with the Tarnstead Trading Company.
Oh, are they back in town?
Most of them, yes.
Oh, there's the shy reaver want to know about that. Is this
You beat me to it.
is this work just for you or for the entire group?
I have not discussed this with them.
Ooh, that Fentops. Well, I said, adventure work. Is that what you're wanting?
I am a member of the military. I was seeking to further the connections and see if there are any other issues that may need to be addressed for potential.
She smiles briefly,
colonization.
and well, I suppose I could ask Marit to talk to you, but we're not really military here. This is a local guard keep. Can't really order you around.
It is not necessary. I am offering to help.
Oh, if you'd like to take a look at some of the requests, you can certainly try and pick one up.
Yes.
And,
If I can assist, I will.
and she sort of waves across the room. There's a large board set onto one of the walls where are, either pinned up or just sort of set on a little table side. Lots of different parchments, lots of different little scribbled handwriting to really nicely typed up things. A whole bunch
It's
of
really awkward how so many of them talk about killing 5 rats or something.
Yes, there is indeed a oldie quest board.
So many kill rat quests.
Is there anything in particular you're looking for, Tilde?
I am looking for an indication of whether they're having raiding issues or
In that case, if
kind of gauging a little bit
Local
about
threats?
local threats and problems or any basic things that I could easily assist with.
Yeah, there are a few things. Within the city, there have been some thefts and such, and there was mention of a small criminal band that they suspect is responsible for a lot of stuff. Any information on the slick hand is well appreciated.
But they play music with rocks in.
On the more outside area of the town, the roads approaching and so on, there have been little bits of banditry, both from human and there seems to be a gnoll band in the area, which are
the hardest of rock.
Which are proving to be quite the problem, as they are a little more vicious than their other patriots out there. Most bandits will take the money and then let you go. The gnolls are actually attacking people. There are so far have apparently evaded patrols. beyond that, there is a couple of notices of people seeing monstrous figures outside, but they are scribbled very illegibly, and one of them seems to sort of ramble on about different appearances.
All right. Is there contact information directing us to go talk to anybody, or
For a
it's
couple of them,
basically,
yes.
please help with thing?
Okay. The banditry ones are the contact is literally here to keep. They are handling that sort of information. The ones for these the sightings of these various monstery things do have names listed of, come talk to me. It looks like these are literally posted up by the people that filled them out. And for the thief stuff, again, it's to keep.
Okay. I'm going to take out the notebook that I've been writing in and start scribbling down general bits of this information. So not every single detail, but writing down banditry of kind of these groups' names, really kind of almost shorthand, basic details.
Everything.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, as I said, most of it's for the keep. If you want the names of the two people that have reported seeing things outside, one is seems to be a woman called Shayna.
Shayna?
Shayna, yep. Who asks people to come see her down at the docks. She says she is near the fishing hut. It's not particularly good directions. Seems to accept people to know who she is. The other is a old merchant called Quemel, who has actually given his address.
Okay. I will note that stuff down as well.
Okay. And the scribe just watches you as you write stuff down, nodding as if, yes, you are doing the correct thing here. Sick of people just taking the notices off the board and then not doing anything about it.
I'll take the case.
I'll take the case. Now I'm sidetracked and I've forgotten about the case.
I'll take the case in the same area after we kill 10
Remember
hats.
that case we took months ago? No. I found it in the bottom of my bag. I wonder how many people have died to this.
Would you like me to inform the Shire Reeve now, or would you like to return with your group?
You could inform the Shire Reeve. I would be willing to discuss anything you would like with him. If he would prefer that I come back with my group, I can do so.
He's quite fond of them, but I think you could have a meeting with him if you so please.
Meteor's brother Salty. Why?
Salty's gonna be like, why would they be fond of them?
Wow. People out here are crazy.
They know that they're monsters.
How about I inform him of your group's arrival and you come back with them at some point? Or frankly, he might come out to see you all. Where are you staying?
Yes, there is a tavern near the outer gate. I believe it was named the King's Mercy.
Of course. Okay. I'll inform him. Is there anything else you need help with? Anything on there catch your eye?
There was mention of a band of gnolls, I believe.
Yes, it seems to be a raiding party that's come down from the north. They are proving to be quite problematic. We have sent our own scouts after them. We've upped our patrols, but she just sort of shrugs idly. No luck. They've attacked quite a few merchants. They even have 2 deaths on their hands.
Okay. I will see if there is anything that we may be able to do to alleviate your issues.
I would appreciate it. We all would. Again, pleasure to meet you.
And you. Salutes again.
She just nods at you.
Well, walk out.
With your notebook.
Yep.
As you head on out, the guards at the gate He coming from behind. One of them glances back and goes, get everything you need, sir?
Yes, it appears so. Thank you.
And he does a unpracticed salute at you, which seems to make the other one cringe a little bit.
Thank you. You may wish to straighten your elbows slightly.
Like this. Ow.
Allie,
Yes,
don't hurt
it
yourself.
can take time getting used to. Pat on shoulder for a second.
He seems to puff his chest out when you do that. Like, I'm getting attention from the military, man. I'm like a real guard now.
I'm in the military. Haha.
Yes.
Thank you for guarding this important facility.
And thank you for your service, sir.
Nod.
Yeah,
Quick
here the other one
salute,
goes,
and
oh,
walk
God.
out.
Oh, Telde's found 2 new guards to be the terror of.
Darren, what the hell was that about? Right. Okay. Yeah, head back to the tavern, or you want to peruse elsewhere?
I will head back to the tavern.
Right,
Yes.
head on and back to the tavern. Corvus.
Yes,
You took Dazzle up.
with the Scottish egg.
Yeah, with the stop calling them Scottish eggs. Stop calling them Scotch eggs.
2 Scotch eggs.
Scotch egg. 2, 1 for
Yeah.
Dingus and 1 for her.
Yeah, and you get her settled down. What would you like to do with your time after that?
I'm just gonna be in the room, I guess, because that was kind of the intention.
Do a bit of reading, bit of writing.
Do the reading, sketch out that monstrosity, the Azoth, and
Make sure Dazzle doesn't kill Dingus.
make sure Dazzle doesn't kill Dingus whenever he shows up again.
Dingus is out with Ethne and Carrie.
Dingus is safe.
Dingus is safe with Mommy and Papa.
Yeah.
And he will be posing questions, hopefully to use maybe gift and sending stone to Lady Gentle.
Okay, so you're sort of preparing your questions ahead of time.
Yeah.
No sexting with
It's
giftings.
only 25 words, so really think out what you want sent.
Yes, that's what he means by posing questions like,
You can probably
Okay.
get an question.
Right. Okay, so
Short,
your time doing
brief.
that. Carrick. Most of your
Yes,
time.
so-
What was that, Corvus?
is your sending stone a once per day thing?
Yes.
That's what
Okay.
sending stones are.
Some more.
It initiates one side, and then she can
Yeah,
initiate
yeah.
again from the other side, but you can't force her to initiate.
Oh my.
She gets a free reply to your send, and you get a free reply to her send, but that's it.
Mhm.
If you want more sendings than that, you do know Telde can cast sending
Yes.
specifically.
Yes.
Okay.
But it's magic.
Carrick.
It's magic.
Yes.
Most of your time is taking up in talks with Talia.
Yeah.
It takes her a bit to calm down, and then she gets, rather agitated about some of the further stuff you talk about again. She seems mostly worried for you. Is the main problem. A little bit of disbelief because this is big stuff.
Probably a little mad that Rick Beale's been sleeping in the same room with her and nobody told her.
Yeah. She is actually quite annoyed by the fact that she wasn't informed of this stuff sooner.
I am not pointing out that I said I could tell her whatever she.
Rick Beale thing, we actually did pass by her.
No, we didn't pass by her over the last several nights that she's been sleeping in the same Vardo with Rick Beale.
Oh, the Varda, yeah, but I mean, like when they're at the thing.
That's what I was talking about. I'm saying that she didn't know Rick Beale was with us in Wintercroft when Rick Beale was watching them overnight. She hasn't known the entire time about Rick Beale. Today, she just found out today.
But do you go into the Morgani stuff in depth?
You ripped that Band-Aid?
Yeah, unfortunately, because can let her know because
As
part of what's going on.
as you tell her about that stuff, she listens mostly in silence. Eventually, she looks worried, and she just looks at you and goes, "Were you gonna be safe?"
Did you say we?
We.
Um,
And she, somewhat self-consciously, seems to like reach back and touch like the edge of one of her wings.
I think we will. I have a feeling. Yeah, I don't have a feeling. I know you're being used whatever protection Grandma was using on me, and I have a feeling the dreamer's kind of keeping me safe. I think, but I don't know for sure on that end. But I think we are safe.
I don't know. I don't know what to think about this. I mean, she's what I've worshipped my entire life.
I unfortunately was really not raised with any of them, but what going ons I've had with their angels.
You think that's my dad?
No, I think it's the first whatever they're actually are is going down from her. Basically, the more she tries to get rid of what she thinks are her thoughts, the more things leak. I guess is the best way to describe what's kind of happening. It doesn't seem to affect everybody. I mean, you'd figure the older dragons and stuff would probably be more likely to get them, but my grandmother's as fine as she's ever been, I've known.
Yes. Guess that might explain that one dragon thing, back in Wyndham.
Yeah, I think it's all related, and that's what we're trying to stop. We're trying to keep it from whatever is going on from being able to harm anyone else.
She frowns a little bit and just reaches out and takes your hand and goes, "Hey, why is it have to be you?"
Part of me thinks that even though we're just a bunch of people who grew up on a little hole in the wall of a place, something's decided that we're what the world needs. I don't know if it's happenstance, fate, the gods, even themselves without knowing it. Something I think is kind of
Guiding you all together.
yeah, because if I remember, only Gifted and Argy were the only ones that were born there.
Argy wasn't. Argy was born on the road.
I don't know if he knows that, so
Yeah,
I figure Carrie probably doesn't
Basically
know.
counts as being from there, though.
Yeah.
I mean, Mom brought me there when I was young. From what I understand, Cass moved in there, and I'll be honest, I don't know much about Thaldir, but I'm pretty sure he wasn't from there. Nobody knows about it. Thaldir's past.
Baldir was there before Tarnstead was Tarnstead.
Yeah. It is.
I actually don't know if that's true or not.
Oh, it's
It sounds
true.
like a thing.
It
Yeah.
is.
God. Oh God, we
It
found one
is.
of the founding fathers.
It is strange that you'd all have these big important things around you and all end up there.
By this time, have I explained the stuff that happened
I'm assuming that
in the time jump? And
if you want to.
well, I would have explained it. I just don't know if I've explained it. Basically, have I gone through the whole
Yes,
story?
I would
at
have
this
given it.
point? Okay.
Yes, for the sake of sanity. Yes.
Okay. I mean the whole thing with that being Lalisel. I mean maybe the whole what seems to be left of her helped. It was directing and pulling. I don't know. I mean, there's definitely something there, and with Hea's prison, all similar according to Gifton.
You see her sort of reaching up and clutching a spot on her chest that a little Morgani symbol is beneath her shirt there, and she seems to be frowning. I can't believe that happened. We've never. There's no such thing as another god.
Let alone two.
I mean,
They could really kill one of their own.
I don't. From what we know, I don't think they would do it again. There's a reason they imprisoned Hea like they did. I don't think they could stand to try doing it again unless it was the end of everything, if not done.
Thank you for telling me.
It's really bad. I kind of, because I heard the
Yeah, I
knock,
know.
I wanted to be like, come in.
It was Buster taking it around.
I know. It's fine. I told you when you were ready. I'd tell you all of it. It's
I'm sure I was ready, but it was all. That was very strange.
Yeah. Honestly, the first time we saw an angel was really strange. Let alone being blessed by her. I think Puriel was her.
Yes, Puriel was a her.
Okay. It's been a long time. I mean, when all this started, we thought we were just getting to the next town and try to, at least most of us, I think, were trying to live life again, but something keeps pushing us on.
Well, you can say no to that push anytime, right?
I know, but I'd rather if it ends up that it's that or none of this is left. I'd rather protect what I can.
Yeah, she smiles sadly at you and squeezes your hand.
Squeeze your hand back. Gotta protect what you love.
You're a really good man, Eric.
It's really bad. I go, you can play my mother.
I don't know about that.
I mean, technically. I mean, that's an out of character me being a smart.
You are. Is there anything else you want to bring up with her? Before you sort of fade into idle chatter of trying to relax a bit after the rather heavy conversation.
Don't think that was a good time.
You gonna propose now?
I don't think that's a good idea.
Okay. All right.
Let's just say I don't think it's a good idea now.
Aww.
Say,
Actually,
by the
we have
way,
We
So
haven't.
now that you know about the end of the world, want to get married?
We haven't had food yet today, have we?
Not really. We had a breakfast.
Right, we had breakfast, but it's
Yeah, I mean,
probably
but-
getting close to noon because it's been morning. So yeah.
Oh, okay, I was thinking it was later than that.
Remember,
so.
we came in the morning, we
Yeah.
drove into town, and then that's been pretty much it.
Yes, I mean, I don't know how much longer the discussion I had. That's where I was like, there might be a while here.
Mm.
I'll just do idle channel at that point if
Okay.
it's not quite lunchtime.
Eventually, all of you start to filter back into the tavern. And I'm gonna say, RG, you're last one in. About the time Carrick starts coming downstairs with Talia, conversation ended. About basically hunger drives you down. And yes, you're all there, except you, Cass. I'm sorry.
Let's see how it is.
I can't do anything about you today. Honest, I could send Corvus to get you. Do you want that? Can you run really fast through the empty with the bad things scaring
Gifton.
you?
Gifton, you should have made a centaur plushie. We could pretend like Cass was here.
Yeah. So
All
everyone's
right,
back
I'll
together.
start playing the hurdy-gurdy
everyone's back
and
together.
use the
All right, everyone's back together.
ability.
Can we get into a room really quick? All of us. Tell you two. Bono. Everyone.
Okay.
Corvus is upstairs, so
And Marissa's looking at you, RG, as if like, news?
Ooh, what did you tell Marissa, RG?
I haven't told her anything yet. I just proposed. She's
Oh,
my fiancée,
good.
by the way.
Oh, good. Carrick, did you?
Oh,
Did I finish the conversation?
Insight check. Insight check. I say, Carrick, did you? And I'm going to do an insight check.
Because I go, did
Before
I
finish the
finish the discussion?
Oh,
It's a
okay.
deception check for Carrick. Got
Now
it.
deception check for Gifton.
I was going to say,
Oh, no.
God.
Yeah, so anyway.
Talia gives you a somewhat suspicious look, Gifton.
I just want to do this because I want to.
Your deception roll?
No, actually, I rolled that bad. There, I did roll. I don't ask me why deception
Oh,
just
for
rolled.
fuck's
That wasn't
Jesus
supposed to
Christ.
be.
He's a goddamn liar through his teeth. All right, I'm going to turn to Marissa and go, Marissa, congratulations. I'm really happy for the both of you. That was going to make it so awkward with all the people that are coming to the wedding.
What?
Just kind of.
By the way,
Wow, Gifton. Jeez.
Wait, what?
should we be sending word to places? Where is it going to be? Is it going to be down here? Is it going to be up there? Are you two gonna go meet Grandpa? Are you gonna have Grandpa come here? Oh,
I'm
Grandpa's
gonna roll this
Grandpa's
again.
already coming here.
Oh yeah.
I'm
Because I have one more.
pretty
teleport
sure
for
that's
today.
high enough.
But,
How about we go to that room now?
yeah, Marissa, you have to work for a bit more today, right? You're gonna be around.
Well, I was going to ask for the day off, but if I guess if
Can
you're...
we just have a slight like work meeting for like 5 minutes,
How about
and then
I go
I'll give you RG back.
I'll go talk to Elias.
Yeah, you might want to talk to Elias. Are you gonna come down with us, or are you gonna want us to come back for you?
I mean, I think that... Well, should I come down now, or... She's gonna look at you, RG, as if like, okay, this is now a lot of things to think about.
All right, you need to start thinking about how that's gonna work. But just go upstairs, just 5 minutes. 5 minutes with just Corvus. Come on, we need to let's get everybody in a room.
Out of character. Why can't Gifton be full size so I can just put a hand over your mouth? Let's go upstairs.
I like to think you're like sliding over to Kara. You're like trying to cup a hand over. Just
This
if I
is
just smother
why
it.
handkerchiefs were involved. You just drop it on her.
No, that's why we just put a cup over her.
RG's just gonna sigh, look at her and go, I'm sorry, I promise I'll explain.
Okay, yeah. She gives you a quick kiss on the cheek before
Yeah,
heading off to talk to Elias.
yeah. I'm assuming we can get everybody upstairs, and we're gonna. There's one bigger room, and then there was the smaller room.
There is one bigger room. Yes.
Can we get everybody in the bigger room, and we're gonna say, hey, get Corvus. So
Where'd
get
we
Corvus
put-
in-
where
Oh look,
did
there's
we-
Saldir.
Which room is Corvus and
Grandpa.
oh no, we just found out that it's haunted again.
I didn't die. I've just been sitting here the
All right,
whole
so
time.
everybody in the big room. Everybody in the big room.
This is a random curiosity.
No.
I was gonna say is which was the big room the one that Dazzle got put in?
yes.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. You picked the big room for yourself. Well, good, because I'm going to usurp it, because there's no way we're moving Dazzle.
No, I picked the big room for Dazzle.
Well, you only had a key for one room. We're trading.
Oh.
So this is the rowdy room now.
I have declared
right.
that this smaller room here.
All right,
Do
Talia's in. Corvus
you really
is-
want me here for this?
Yes. Oh, you want in on this one because he told you everything, right?
I think
Well,
he did. She says, looking at
mostly
you
everything.
as if you better have.
Yes,
All right. Well, he hopefully told you
explained it
enough for
all.
this. All right.
Hello?
Yeah, Corvus, hi. Okay, we're having a team meeting. Everyone's here. Okay.
This
Okay,
is
everyone's here.
Sutton.
Whoa, okay.
Other
Corvus.
than
Corvus.
Cass.
Pete
Corvus.
is not here.
Wait,
Corvus.
should we be doing this without Cass?
I gifted-
Carrick, shh.
Hi.
Everyone shush,
All right,
Care says.
Corvus, I need
Yes.
you to tell me, are there any birds in the room other than Ricky?
They,
You feel like Ricky's looking at you with like insulted.
Ricky, I'm sorry. I need a word.
bearing in mind, they may have omnipresence in hearing, but I don't see.
This is the
any
best.
of
All
them.
right, that's good. That's good. Okay. So from now on, we need
Does
to know.
Corvus see any of them?
Not in the room, no.
Okay.
So Corvus,
One of them
we
sitting right
need.
beside the door with a cup.
We well.
Do you want to check the
They can
window?
do all this. They can do all this cool shit, but they have to use a damn cup to listen to conversation.
All right, Corvus.
Yeah.
Corvus, can you check the windows and stuff,
Oh my god.
please?
Look
It
out what
appears that this is
Across
one
the
of
street,
prices
on the
we
roof
had
of a building directly across from you, you see Sakio waving at you with a smile on her face.
Corvus will wave back. She's a couple buildings away.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Just
I'm not going to stare at
Do you
her.
want to close the
whole time.
curtains?
yeah, close the curtains. Okay. Okay.
Smiles
all
and
right.
closes curtains.
All right. So, Corvus, you're the only one of us that can tell where they are right now because I lost that connection that lets me look. So the only
Okay.
time we know that when it is safe to talk about things that we should not be talking about in front of the angels is that. And there's a lot of things that I don't know that they know, and I don't know if I want them to know. So we're just gonna.
Can I interject
Yes.
before we continue this conversation any further? Rick
I
Bill,
haven't gotten to even start.
Rick Beale
is there
says.
you care you may have to do translating, but Rick Bill, can angels perceive within conversations not beholden to them
If
by their
I can
presence?
do it, they can do it, and I could do it. There's just no way to guarantee, but this is the best we have with the controlled measures that we have, and we have no way to check what they're doing otherwise. So I'm just saying.
Rick Beale's
Can you
asking
check?
if you want him to run interference.
Rick Beale, please run interference.
Please don't let this be talk. Please don't. let
Rick
this be
Beale
talk.
seems to glow a little bit brighter.
Okay, good boy.
Okay.
Ricky, you're.
Oh yes. All right. Do we have a radio jammer now?
Yeah, we do. All right, so
Gifton. You can hear it almost at the back of your head, this sort of high
Oh
pitch.
God.
get the start making a bit of a face. Oh, why do I have to hear that? She shudders a bit. Okay, so stop distracting me. Okay, so important things that I think we need to discuss. For one, you're the only one that can tell us when it's safe to talk. So when we want to have a meeting, you need to have a way to tell us that there's no angels in the room other than Ricky. So what do you want to say? Do you want to say there's no ravens outside? There's no the coast is clear, or things like that. I mean, because you don't want them to know that you can see them doing it. So think of a thing for that. The second thing is, and this is going to be important to Talia and Carrick. All right, Talia, we love Carrick very much, and I think you do too. And I'm apologetic that we've been having Ricky watch Carrick when you sleep, but we worry, and he's really good at watching. Do you want us to stop having Ricky watch Carrick sleep to make sure he doesn't get up to anything?
I mean, I'd rather Carrick was safe.
Okay, so that doesn't creep you out at all. Ricky's really
does.
really mellow. He's really sweet. Just pretend he's not there.
How do
okay,
you know where he's looking?
Everywhere at once.
I'm gonna, as it's
most-
going, I'm gonna reach over and give her a squeeze. Not
Second thing
gifted.
is, and I'm going to hold you, Corvus, I'm going to hold you, tell you to
Good.
this. Every morning and every night when Carrick wakes up and when Carrick goes to bed, the two of you are, I'm going to ask you to be the responsible ones. Tell
Hey.
you make sure he takes off his ring and lets Corvus look at him
Why am I
in the
not
morning and at
responsible?
night. Because we don't know if you will be in your right mind. I can't trust that without knowing that we get you checked to make sure something isn't inhabiting you, because something was inhabiting you. So Corvus, you will check him morning and night. He is your patient. Talia, you make sure he gets it done, okay? He doesn't avoid it.
I don't know if I like that. I'll do it, but I don't know if I want to be a patient.
Okay.
You will be the patient.
Don't worry, I
No
won't let him do
needles.
anything to you.
Okay.
Thank you.
That is actually that is why I'm asking Talia to be involved with this, because she cares about you the most, I think, of everybody here. Okay. So I think those are important points. Second, I got a weird
Corvus
feeling.
snaps. And an arrow is fletched.
Is that what you want to use?
We'll use that.
Is
Oh.
that when it's clear or when it's not clear?
When it's clear.
Okay, an arrow.
I
is
was
what?
thinking you were seeing something again.
How about I'm gonna go brew some acid?
No, because he uses that line actually.
I am going to.
Talia actually raises her hand slowly.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you're trying to keep secrets, it should sound natural.
Yeah, it
That is
should.
true.
So, what would be something natural sounding from Corvus?
How do you say good morning in Hexenreich?
Guten Morgen.
Does he say that normally?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe
Carrot
say
kind of
something else?
Well, I mean, it's not always going to be in the morning when we have a
Good
meeting.
day. Good day is guten Tag, and good evening is guten Nacht. I can base it off the time of day. I know what time of the day it is at all times.
He
This
says
is
it normally in
guten
Hexenreich.
Tag.
Why don't we just have him say it in common instead?
Breast.
I do make the occasional slip.
Or actually, wait. I just thought about this. We need you to warn us when they're around, not when they're not around. So when they are not, when they are around, you need a code word to say it's not safe to talk, right?
Why don't you just
'Cause
say you had
that
bad
makes-
dreams?
Yeah, you could say you had bad dreams. Because unfortunately, if we talk about the weird things you see, that doesn't work.
I will continue
Spiders.
to.
You see spiders. You see spiders. You never see spiders except for when you're high on something. So say oh no, I see spiders, and then just don't look at them. Okay. So just say I see spiders. That'll work. Okay. And then because they don't know what the empty's like. Maybe I don't know.
Penance.
So I wanted to go over that, but I need to go on to the next thing, which is Cassie sent me a message from Wyndon. She wants me to come pick her up. I can't get to Wyndon and come back today. That won't work.
Does she
So
need to be picked up now?
no, she says that she said that she's done with everything up there and she wants to come back. And
She is in no
also
form of danger.
none that I know of. I know the guy was asking if I wanted to donate some blood. He'd pay me money. But because that was the guy she hired. Yeah. And anyway, but I told her to watch out because there's angels everywhere, and I realized in hindsight I may have sent her on a warpath. So I don't really know what may happen in Wyndon, but I'm hoping it's going to be okay.
Being the one that can see them, you probably just made her a little paranoid.
Probably.
I mean, on the plus side, she knows if she sees them, it's far worse problems, judging by our previous Brendan.
Right.
Next order of business. I have lots of cool magic abilities, and I can use them if anybody needs them for anything. I was thinking I could try to scry for Krolf Gilfson at some point to see if we can figure out where he is to make contact when we start heading south. We should go as a group to go see the Capes, because I went and saw Father Stone, and he wants to have us all over for tea tomorrow at noon. And Corvus, you need to go see Albrecht, because I've been sending letters and things to Albrecht for a while, and you need to be a good uncle and say hi. I hope you brought him something.
Carrick's gonna kind of lightly nudge Talia a little bit.
She's gonna need to meet the Capays.
She'll need to meet the Capays, actually, that might actually help with your curiosity about your mother. They had I don't know how up to date or anything that they have, but they had a book about the dragon lineages, so they might know last time she was seen.
That might be good. Tilde, I would love for you to come meet the Capays with us. I think that would be really enjoyable. Also, I'm going to try and see my parents later today, and you are welcome to come meet them. I think they would really enjoy meeting a cousin.
Oh, crap.
I feel that I should likely mention that I was at the garrison earlier.
You were? Oh! Did you get to meet Bob or Bill? Yeah, it's Bill.
Nope.
I do not know a Bill. No.
Shirey, right?
Yeah. Shirey Bill.
William.
It was suggested that perhaps I would like to come back with the rest of the group to meet with him later.
Oh, we always sent a representative.
No. He does not like me.
Yeah.
Gifton, what have you been sending to Outlook?
Mostly money and letters.
Mostly money.
Yeah.
What was in the letters?
Private.
That's kind of private. I mean, I liked him, and I wanted him to know that he was loved and okay, and that I just wished him well, and that we were traveling a lot, and I know things were hard after Thaldir.
And if he ever needed us,
Yeah, that we loved him very much, and me and Care were thinking about him every day.
Nothing particular of what has transpired.
What do you think?
We're not telling him about the world ending. What are you?
I don't know what you write. It's so
I don't
tiny.
even tell my parents.
Oh.
Gifted folds her arm suddenly.
It's okay, honey. It's okay.
I want to make an insight.
She's an angry pregnant lady. I don't even have to roll.
No. I think out of character, I have a funny feeling that I remembered something that hasn't been told yet.
You've got to say out of character, otherwise I can't tell you whether it's
I don't remember. She's suddenly going, I haven't even told my parents blank. She hasn't told the parents she's pregnant yet.
No, that's actually not what that was.
Okay.
That's actually not what that was. I haven't even told my parents we're going south.
Oh, yeah.
They don't even know the pregnancy either. But the other part was actually a bigger deal to Gifted. Pregnancy will be a, oh, yay. South is going to be a, whoa.
Telling them the first part may actually make the second part harder, too.
Yeah.
That's why you do the south and then wait. Just when you get there.
I was going to be obvious the moment I'm there.
You should send them ascending before you go visit.
All right. Well, I can transport somebody one more time per day. Otherwise, I'm going to be asking permission from a certain inn owner to make some quick renovations for the night.
Wait. Renovations?
It might last longer than a night. I'm not entirely certain. But you know that thing Oberon did where he twisted the entirety of the building that we were in and warped reality and stuff like that? I think I can do that fairly reliably, and I'm feeling like I really just need to keep trying all these new abilities.
Cares looking mildly concerned down at the little wife in his hands.
I'm going to mention one thing, Gifton, about this.
What?
Is this going to be more controlled than what happened when we got here?
Why don't you find an abandoned building to set in?
Then I wanted to stay in it.
I mean, do you think you'll be able to control it into a small area.
See if you can control it in an abandoned building, and if it works, you can come back to here and do it again.
I mean, I could
Practice
do like
makes perfect.
I could do about a mile of it, is what I'm thinking, though.
Maybe that's a lot bigger than.
Yeah, but I could do less. I could
That's
do
what I'm saying.
less. It's just
You do
I
less.
mean, with Valdir's grave, it was kind of like I got emotional and.
Okay, as long as you only do the areas. And
She won't get to need to see emotional about anything in here.
I don't remember.
I'm sure you'll be great when you do it.
I just don't want. Our dear friend downstairs to suddenly get worried. So maybe just this room.
Let her do her neat thing, for God's sake.
It's okay. I won't do it.
No, we're going to go talk to him.
No, it's okay. All right, I'm emotional and I can't control it.
No, you're perfectly fine. And there's a sort of fake sort of finger brushing down your back.
I said, just this room. Just do this room. You'll be good.
That was all I was gonna do.
Okay.
Anyway,
I don't
sorry.
know these
So
spells like you do. So
do we want to bring Marissa with us to go see the Capes?
turn to RG.
I mean, we could. I don't know if she really met him other than a bit at the party.
Well, I mean, she's
Or
going
your
to be Lady Alira, right? So.
True.
Every time I hear that name, I have to double check because I keep remembering.
Am I saying that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Well, anyway, do you want to get in contact with your grandpa and let him know that we can come get him tomorrow if he wants? Because I can maybe go pick up Cassie.
That sounds good. I can contact him on the sending stone I've got with him.
Okay. I was thinking I should probably, well, we know we're clear, we should probably send a sending to Denoran and let him know everything's going on. Is there anybody else we should get a hold of while we know we have a closest clear?
Do you have the sending stone to Lady Gentle? Is that correct?
Here, yeah, I'll lend it to you.
Thank you. I have some questions.
Oh, that only does 25 words.
25.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you want more than that, you'll need to talk to Telde, and you have to be very nice.
Why?
Why which? Who's whying? Or is that, is that the GM
that's going to be the questions. 25 for them.
Why?
All right. Well, I'm gonna send sending to Denoran really quick, and like I said, I was wondering if you would all join me in going over to see the Capes now, if you want to. I mean, we might as we got people already know we're in town and word is spreading. It's gonna be really hecka rude if we don't go see them right away.
Without Cass.
There is the same wide-eyed look on the Dragon Girl as there was when she was at the ball.
Don't worry, it's not like the ball.
Yeah,
they're really nice.
Do I have to get dressed up?
No, you actually don't. No. You're good. You're actually fine. They aren't going to. They expect not. They aren't gonna. They're one of like the 3 noble houses in this town, and they were previously merchants, and they're a working family. You'll be fine.
But
they're nice people.
Corvus brings up a point. Should we go without Cass?
I hate to say it, but maybe, because I think Cass will probably want to see them separate when she gets here. I mean, Corvus, do you want to go try to get her?
I can. The saying may still be lurking.
Just make sure she does run and she doesn't fight if it shows up, I guess. Could you do it outside town, like go a ways out before you do it? Yeah.
Yeah. I just don't know where she is. That's the problem.
Telde?
Yes.
Could you send a sending to Cassie to meet somewhere and Corvus will pick her up? Would that work?
Are you sure that you want to attempt another travel by that method so quickly?
I don't know anything about it.
That is what I am hoping to achieve. So
I mean, if I send you up to Winden first, maybe it'll get confused. Because I mean, you're not within much distance of the other
I
place
don't.
now.
It's the
I don't
the
know how the
empty. It
distance works in-
transects the space of this world.
But at the same time, it does seem to have space. And
Correct.
if it's waiting by the space that occupied. Why am I drawing a blank?
Wintercroft.
Wintercroft.
We're at least several days from there. And then if I sent you all the way up to Winden, that's a really long way away.
I mean, the paths could be parallel, but they're different paths, so it might be harder to find you.
It's up to you, Corvus. I don't know.
Regardless,
If it's safe or not.
I am willing to do it. Is Cass willing to venture through there and may or may not experience the same thing? I do not want to put anybody in unnecessary danger at my own benefit.
Well,
I suppose we ask
Then
Cass, right?
yeah, Telde, why don't you can you send a message to Cass and say she could be picked up today, but it would be by dangerous means with Corvus, something hunts in the empty.
That would work.
Of that?
Tell her.
I'm just
Working out 25 words.
Yeah.
So we'll ask her that, and then if she doesn't come, I still think we should go see the Capes today. And then I gotta go see my parents.
I have a stop I need to make at some point before we leave, too, because I promised Allah that I'd show him the jewelry I have made after his teaching me. So
one thing I will say. When I go to pick up Cass and promptly return, I'll return at the same space. It would be good to have the rest of you who wish to, gift and probably not advised, to be in that location as well if anything were to occur.
I'll be honest, I don't really feel comfortable with you going by yourself through the empty at all. Just because
I'd rather go through the empty by myself.
I'm just saying, like, we won't know if anything happens to you and there's nobody to watch out for you, and
the thing is that the creature within there was only focused on me.
You.
Let me finish, please. The creature in there was only worried about me. It had no concern for Talday's existence in its presence. So if I do encounter it, it would only be focused on me. I can see it a lot more clearly than Talday could.
I know, but
they said
the last couple times you've been turning around.
Yes.
You can't do that if you're by yourself.
she does have a good point. I mean,
there's no one to say you, right?
And it's probably best that I'm not going, at least at this point.
You're the last person I want to send in there.
I better be the last person.
No,
not him.
Yes. Barring Gifton, he is the last person I want to be in. So.
I'm just saying that there's a reason why I keep asking Tilday to go, because I know that I can trust Tilday to keep his eyes forward in there. He seems to be doing a pretty good job of it, and
my eyes only face forward.
See?
Nothing can jump over me. I catch it.
Corvus rubs the top of his forehead.
I'll be honest, having been through there with the two of you, honestly, Tilday is good at keeping his head on his shoulders in there, and you are good at it too, but you and I share, in some ways,
you have a lot of curiosity, and you give into that curiosity a lot, and I worry about it baiting you into looking and then you getting trapped in there, and then we'll never know what happened to you.
We can't have you coming after you.
Yeah.
That's true.
And Telde is quite capable, and so is RG. But I'll be honest, I want RG out of this. She's burning her soul up when she fights.
Well, okay. Telde, you're welcome to come, but I still want a presence at the return spot if something were to happen, just as a precaution.
I'll have Care and Carrick wait for you at the return spot.
Fair enough.
I'll stay here with Telia.
Telia frowns a little bit, but she nods.
Did Carrick tell anything about the empty to her?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, you know that reality warping thing would be really fun to do in the empty sometime.
You might blow up everything, maybe.
Hey,
We don't know how anything works there.
I don't know. Yeah.
You want me to
Actually,
ask
there's
next
nothing
time?
there, so I could make it look like something was there and then make it hell to go
Like a
through.
bag of holding in a bag of holding.
Do you want me to ask next time I have to talk?
No, you should not ask frivolous things of the great overbeing, okay? You
I mean,
stick on task.
They
Save
do
the
want to understand
world.
existence, so I mean, maybe that's part of it.
Create a small existence of our reality and that.
All right, so Telde has sent off a message.
Yep.
Okay.
Cass, inbound.
You get a message.
What message does Cass get?
It's Cassiopeia.
It's in the chat.
Corvus can pick you up, but there is a new threat in the empty. Let us know if Corvus should go and where.
Now, Ali, how long has this been since Cirrus left?
I'll say it's about another hour.
How long would it take me to catch up to him?
At a run.
An hour.
A little under an hour.
less.
Sirius is walking. About 40 minutes, maybe.
How long would it take me carrying Corvus?
Probably I'll bump it back up to an hour.
Thinking maybe take Corvus, grab Cirrus, take him through the empty, shorten his trip.
Give me an intelligence check.
Don't do this to your brother.
Yes, so I'm the dark void of our world.
I'm not sure your brother is safe from not being eaten by the.
What part
random-
of there is a new threat in the empty
That's
is
okay.
going past?
Where's the intelligence
That's
check?
kinda
Yeah,
also
come on.
her thought.
Let's see this intelligence check. Yeah, it's a fucking great idea.
Blended.
Cass will have at this point wandered towards the docks.
Mhm.
Okay, meet me south of town.
So just literally.
I don't have a map. South of the
Temple?
Okay, you run out of words. I don't have a map. It's included in the message.
Yep.
By the Eden Temple.
No, just south of town.
Oh.
You really know south of town, Corvus.
Yeah, I was hoping for an exact location, but okay.
So just
South of town. Outskirts, I guess. Close to the refugees. Probably find a place over there.
Cassiopeia was not specific.
We're going to have to specify that as a requirement with this in the
Okay.
future.
Do I need to
So-
send another message?
No, I will make preparations to go.
Before you start running off, Carrick, take off your ring.
Okay.
How's he look, Doc?
Corvus.
Yep,
Carrick looks fine and magical.
he's a glowy boy.
All right, cool. Put your ring back on. You're okay. Thumbs up. All right. I
Put
guess
it back on.
All
Find
right,
out
I
that we
guess-
actually don't know what I'm supposed to look like.
I guess I'm gonna stay in here with Dazzle. Goodbye, everybody.
I'll be here as well.
He will lean in
You
close
can probably
to.
go with if you stay a safe distance back, I guess, tell you.
I really don't feel comfortable being near what he's doing. I'm sorry. She says, looking at you, Corvus.
No offense.
Do you wanna go
He
with
will lean
Archie?
down close. He will lean down close to Gifton. There is a Scotch egg behind the book for Dingus.
Dingus is
Dazzle's
Scotch
already
egg.
had one.
Meep,
Oh,
He
wait,
said that a
boy.
whisper to her.
meep.
Okay.
Meep.
All right. Can you open up the window curtains again?
Chorus will turn around, open up the window, jump
she's-
scare Angel.
Yes, actually.
Oh,
Perched at the edge of the window, in the classic, prophecy sense of.
I'm gonna wave at the window. Wave to her if she's there for me, okay?
And she is
She
looking
is
in with a
waving
scowl.
vigorously.
And Corvus, she just points at her ears and makes a turn it down motion.
Rick Bill, you can stop the party.
Gifton, the
Oh, that finally stopped. Oh,
She
thank
is
you.
literally right there.
Oh, hey. Zekia, if you can hear me, you need to say hi to Rick Bill. You make him sad.
You see her looking a little confused for a moment. Lean her head round as if to try and look in for who to talk about. She seems to sight the cherub. Looks even more confused before just waving in.
She's
Like,
Say hi to
waving.
you, Ricky.
Rick Beal Bobs.
Okay.
I have taught him how to respond well.
All right. Well, you go do your super secret missions. Bye, everybody.
I'm gonna lean over and give Talia a kiss
She
on the
will
forehead.
kiss and hug you back tightly.
All right,
Be
Carrie,
safe.
We'll
take
be
your
back
sword
soon,
with me and
hopefully.
be safe, okay?
Okay, do you want me to put this down to bed? That'd be
No,
good?
just you put a pillow on the floor. That'd
Pillow on the
probably be
floor?
good. I
Okay.
don't want to get
And he'll pull a pillow down the floor for you and set you down.
Bye bye. Sad wave.
I feel the same.
I'll be back soon.
Bye.
Very shortly.
Ingus, watch her carefully, okay?
You go eat your Scotch egg, baby.
Oh god, you said that out loud.
There's a flash
You
of
gotta eat that first.
no Scotch egg as Dingus sort of cranes his neck around the back of Corvus's books.
Uh,
Meep, meep.
Dazzle could not have gotten up and grabbed the egg.
That's
could've.
all. It's mobile. She's quite out of town, but she is mobile still.
RG, do you think you could have them bring up some extra Scotch eggs?
Meep, meep.
I can, yeah.
Thank you. And also, can you leave the door open a bit for Dingus?
I can do that, yeah.
In case he needs to run out. Thank you. Waved everybody.
See you in a brief time.
Don't feel like you have to stay up here with me. It's okay.
Oh, that I don't mind spending time with you.
Do you want to hear all sorts of horrible secrets about Carrick?
Oh, yes. And she actually pulls her pillow off the other bed and actually will sit down on the floor with you.
I'm gonna start telling her stories of Carrick from Tarnstead.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, I'm like, it's supposed to be from Tarnstead because she's probably heard all the other ones and I was giving the explanation. Great. Especially, this makes it even better.
You can tell
I
her
just
about
thought
the
if he's
great
in
gravy
town.
spill.
Yep, a great gravy spill.
I
We've
just
fed
thought
on
if
that
he's
for
also
weeks. No.
in town, so this might even get worse. Great. You just have Carrick walk out going, really?
The first time he tried to be suave with a girl and he tried to lean on a post, missed it.
Yep.
Gravy everywhere.
Still better than arrow through the foot.
That time when he got his brand new jacket and he decided to wear it to work, his big fancy noble outfit, and he was so nervous that you could hear the plates rattling as he was walking out because he was so scared he was going to spill on himself that he actually was making it worse. Yep.
Okay. Well,
Yep.
all right.
Good
So,
luck. Have fun on your missions.
RG, are you going with them or are you just going to head back down to Melissa?
I'm gonna go down the rest because I have a whole bunch of stuff to explain now.
Okay. Yeah.
Welcome to what I had to
All
deal
right. So
with.
you're doing the Carrick activity for a while then.
Yeah, plus also explaining with the already with the wedding thing because you're just being
Mhm.
say yes and it didn't.
If you
occur to
want
her.
to see, if you want her to see Rick Beal, I got Rick Beal.
That depends if she just starts going like, "I don't believe you on this" or not. Which
Then you're gonna come in there and be
Um,
like,
wouldn't
"Look at
all-
that!"
Strangely enough, she believes very firmly in angels as she does demons, and does not seem perturbed by the idea that one might be hanging around because she's had the opposite end of the deal with family.
Mhm.
But yes, you can you can spend your time doing that. The rest of you, you head out of town. Yes.
Yep.
Right, okay. You're going to. How far away do you want to go?
Site of
And
town.
are we going north, south, east, or north, south, or east?
Southeast.
Well, which gate are you leading? There's three
South.
gates. Okay. All right, so you head south, and
And go to a place where there's no travel, so it's like
so you head off the path, head off into the southern fields a bit. All right.
okay. That I'm gonna ask is I will try to come back at this point here.
Okay.
You two
Wait, there's
are
not a risk of you like cutting through one of us, is there?
No.
You may
two-
wish to take a step back.
That is what I'm going to say. I've seen you act in combat, and you as well. Stand back 30 feet. So move action to get to location.
So how long should we give you before we assume something's wrong?
It is instantaneous travel for me.
No, it's instantaneous travel from
yeah,
everyone else's
for
perspective.
them.
Yes.
Yeah, it's instantaneous travel for both of you. So the problem is I'm going to have to find Cass.
I guess tell Day. Can you
Yeah.
cast sending one more time today, at least?
Yes,
he could save the
although
reply, right?
casting it-
I was say that again. Tell Day. Sorry.
Casting it does limit the resources for other things, but I can cast it again.
Because I was thinking maybe if you could actually wait. No.
Carrick, I rather have Cass be in an exact location where I can come to her immediately and then turn around and come back. So for you two, it would just be a couple seconds, if not less.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe send one of us a message when you're on your way back, so we know. That way,
Or I could do that.
that was the thought I had, but I don't know if something happens. I don't know if.
I guess we can't really do anything about it anyway, right?
Nope.
Yeah.
Most
just-
likely not.
Just stand here, wait for a reply message from Talday, and after which point I should be returning very shortly afterwards.
I mean, I don't.
Honestly, the message is kind of wasted then. May as well just go and we'll assume half an hour. If you're not back, something's wrong.
That works.
Yeah. I mean, I guess if worse comes to worse,
Tell they could send sending to you.
yeah,
Where's the stupid communications box?
that won't work that far
Is
out.
that far? Okay. At half an hour, I will keep track of that time, and I will try to be back before then, barring complications with Cass.
And if you're not back in half an hour, tell they can send to you, and you can tell us, oh no, I'm alright, or oh no, you couldn't tell us, oh no, I'm trapped in the empty, or maybe.
Corvus will give a thumbs up. Yeah. Okay, make yourselves comfortable for about 30 minutes. Tade,
Yes,
let us proceed.
affirmative.
We, at this point in time, we are not going to try to make any sort of contact. We're just going to try to get to point A to point B, and then point B to point A immediately afterwards. So no curiosities from Corvus today.
Staying on target.
Staying on target. All right. He will cut and go to a location south of the town of Winden, close to the Ilan Temple.
Right, close to the Eden Temple. Okay, yeah, you can actually distinguish that location. Right, you step into the. You gonna let Telde step in first?
He has to.
I'm asking if you're gonna let
Yes.
do so.
I will do so.
Right, Telde, you step in, and Corvus steps in after you, and the empty feels as unsettling as it usually does, which kind of a good sign, perhaps. There isn't that
Corvus.
very eerie silence, that lack of presence that was alarming.
So
Corvus,
normal
you can once
empty.
again see that sort of writhing mass above you now with your new eyes.
Splendid. Corvus will put a hand on Telde this way and start marching forward with Telde leading.
I will keep going as I'm being somewhat
Telde.
pushed, I guess.
And as you're moving along, you can hear, so, you're from the previous. I've learnt that now, the before. Not now, then. How are you now? It just seems to reverberate around you.
It appears that Carrick's friend is attempting to communicate.
I am.
Remember what it is talking about, and we will deal with that at a later point in time.
You are Len, but you are now. But part of you is
Record
gone.
it if you have to. Can you do that?
No.
Since Corvus isn't hearing this.
Would you like it back?
Apologies, I did not hear you properly. I was distracted by nattering.
Would you like it back?
I do not know to what you are referring.
Yourself.
I am myself.
This is just a part. A fractured, different self. Would you
Telde.
like to be whole? And yeah, you are approaching the exit.
Yeah, no, this is out of character.
Mhm.
Audible or in your
You
head?
can it's a little hard to distinguish. It is reverberating within your ears, perhaps what you call your ears.
No, I mean what Telde is responding.
I imagine he was
Telde
responding
would be
audibly.
responding
Yeah.
audibly, yeah.
Okay. And Corvus is just remembering that. He's letting this happen and getting to the exit.
Think about it.
I do not understand, but I shall.
Then we are
Consider.
alike in that way. We will come to an understanding next time.
Oh shit, you're gonna be back there in like a minute.
This has been an interesting experience.
Yes.
Can't
I
tell
make
if the character was supposed to be laughing or if the DM just couldn't hold it back.
I wish you could see what Corvus is doing. He's making hand motions to cut.
Cut. Alright, the rift opens.
Okay. On through Telde.
Yeah, till they will move through, not necessarily in a special rush or anything, but
Yeah. And
moving
I
at
like to imagine that when Corvus's exit, he uses the tip blade to reseal it like a zipper going up and
Oh,
down.
do you want that responsibility?
Yes.
No,
No.
you don't.
And the DM would love it if you want that mechanic.
I mean,
Make
that's
sure
how
that you
that's
mention
how
that you did that every single time.
and I would if that's something that needs to be done. That's how Corvus is.
It
I see
hasn't
Corvus
needed to
doing
be,
that.
but if
Yeah.
you want that, I can play with that in such delicious ways.
I mean, roll a d100, I guess.
No!
All right.
No!
Let Corvus have this because he's gonna get his
Hi.
swords knocked out of his hand at some point.
High, it has to be zippered with the sword.
Oh,
So
I'm
when are
so
we breaking this?
sad.
So sad. See, you just had to play the DM's game. We're in Wyndon.
No, the DM's game was she was gonna let you have that. No check at all. It was just gonna be a thing. You liked it so much, right?
Yeah, it's still that.
Yes, you are now outside of Wyndon. You're about 20 feet away behind the Inland Church.
Telde, what? Here, he will get his pack out, pull a leaflet out, get a charcoal, write down all that he said and asked.
And tip, 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 it starts to rain.
No, for
Yes, you expected this rain. I imagine you are standing under shelter.
Oh no, Cassis is out frolicking.
Oh, you're just out on the road?
Out on the road, out in the field.
Okay.
She's occasionally just springing into tall grass and out again.
Yeah.
She's pissing off a farmer right now.
The music from the opening of Bambi is playing.
My mother's already dead. I don't have to worry about that.
you had to worry about this big fire.
Showers.
How good is your memory, Telde? We may have to postpone that if it starts to rain.
Quite good.
All right. We'll wait till we get to a spot where it is drier, and hopefully we can find Cass.
It's perception checks, both of you.
All right, it turned out.
Bambi's frolicking out in the woods.
Oh, come on, Corvus, you have a perception.
16. And the Telde.
Sorry, my mouse evidently died
Oh no.
using the
Okay.
trackpad.
Corvus, no. Telde. You see a figure like quite a ways away, just sort of jumping about in these tall reeds that make up some of the southern area of this place, and it definitely looks like Cass.
It appears that your new eyes did not improve your ability to see distances.
Corvus, you look that way, and it becomes fuzzy and muggy and all those things beyond your beyond
160 something.
Yeah, 120. That you cannot make that out.
It is distance is a problem. Yes. Good. She's over here. Why don't you stand underneath that awning and write down what I asked, and I'll go get her.
I shall wave to her. Cassiopeia.
Please write down that information before you
Cass,
use it.
you hear Telde yelling your name.
Cass literally puts on the brakes, slams into the ground, skids around, and looks around.
You can make out what direction he's yelling from. Give me a perception check.
Waving. Full height.
Easy DC. Wow.
Mud in face.
Jeez Louise. The rain is getting in your eyes, Cass, and it's a bit blurred. You think he's from back from the direction of the town, but you can't actually see him.
Going to charge in that general direction.
Okay.
Blind charging.
Corvus is going to say that stuff to Talday and then turn around and start heading towards Cass.
All right. Well,
With 120 vision.
You can meet up because I don't think anyone's going to let anyone run in the wrong direction. There is focal communication in this setting. But yes,
They're definitely going to head toward each other in the right direction. I'm more
it's
afraid
beautiful, really. The rain's pouring. These two long-lost lovers are running towards each other.
Oh yeah, that's right. They're having a romance. I forgot about that.
Oh, that's why Corvus wanted to go.
You can hear him calling your name,
separately.
Cassie. Corvus coming towards you. You can make him out now.
Cass is literally going to scoop him up.
Oh no! Oh no!
And
You don't need Telday to see this.
Oh,
He's going to hold him up underneath the armpits like you would a child and just go, okay, so I have an idea. and it's really
What?
good. But we need to help. There's someone we need to help. He's only about an hour away. I can get this. They're real. She looked back. Oh, hi, Telday. Hey, he might slow down.
Stop. For 1 second. He's an hour away. I have 30 minutes to get you back. So, Telday, Kaz needs to do something.
Well,
It's
we
gonna
don't
take
know if
some-
he'll want to come, but it's better to make the offer than anything else.
You know, Telday can send sending.
Please stop making this suggestion.
My spell slots.
I can't do it anymore. You're the only one. I squandered my spell slots like a kid
Telday.
candy.
Can you keep time?
Yes.
In 30 minutes, send a sending to Kare or Carrick. Say, we are safe. Corvus and Kaz are retrieving whomever. We'll be back within an hour.
It's not even a question of who are we retrieving.
Why
Who
would you
are
like
we
me to
retrieving?
send a message
My
in
brother.
30 minutes when the
He wants to go to
information
Secure. I think
would be
if we help him get to
potentially
Secure.
inaccurate?
What?
We
Why
have
should
this
I send
very...
This trio is a fucking disaster.
Telday,
I just
Is-
wanted to go see the Capes.
in 30 minutes, they are expecting a response.
If they haven't heard from us in 30 minutes, yes.
Right.
That does not mean that 30 minutes is the amount of time we must wait in order to send them a message.
Do you want to send it now and say that we are delayed for an hour?
It
If
would
not
make
more.
more sense.
Then do that.
Stop. This is getting too complex. Let's just go back to Dolewood. We'll communicate with my brother later, and we'll try and grab into Dolewood later. Okay. Good idea. Great talk.
So we're not doing that?
Everything has gotten way too complex. Let's just go back.
It's not complicated.
It is
It's
for
just-
me.
Well, it's not your concern
Go
to
back.
have that complicated. Telday is sending the message. We are going to be gone for an hour. We are going to find your brother. We are finding your brooter. Let us go.
We're going back to Dolewood.
You can't make Corvus
God.
open the thing. He's
I'd like to see Corvus make her move as well.
he's gonna stalk down the
Telday.
road after her brother.
Mom and Dad are fighting.
Please put them
Why
out of
are
the
we trying
misery.
to drag some innocent civilians through the empty? We were avoiding this.
I was going to tell
Well, but
fair choice.
you know-
It's incredibly dangerous, incredibly stupid. But would you
I'm
want to do
not
it?
giving it to Corvus considering his absent-mindedness on certain subjects. Telday though, yeah. Why the fuck would anyone want to go for there?
Corvus is fascinated with the thing, so it's like...
It doesn't occur to
fine.
you.
Cassiopeia,
Yeah.
perhaps my initial message did not accurately depict that there is a new potential threat that may attempt to kill us
Oh,
or
right.
going through the empty.
Okay, let's go.
It does seem to prefer attempting to kill Corvus.
Oh, well.
Oh, let's get my brother. Save that.
All right. Cass, there is a new thing that's really interested in me because of my eyes. Don't listen to anything again. Just go through. We'll be back in Dolewood. And hopefully it doesn't come and try to take its eyeballs back. Except
Yes,
be back.
I believe that would be the operative term. Its eyeballs.
Yes.
Thank you.
So, are we good to go?
Let's go.
Talday, if you will. Send the message to Care that we are returning.
All right.
Thank you.
God,
I think that's the most emotion Telday's ever thrown out.
what I don't understand is at any point we could have just like swapped some sending stones around and could have made
Yeah.
this easier. Because
Why? It's more fun.
We're not that
My
smart.
spell slots.
Yeah.
Telday's not doing anything, though, right?
Yeah, tell us not doing anything with them. We're just
It's only
traveling.
the upper quality spell slots.
For some reason,
look,
I am
I'm-
having to inform you about our immediate reappearance within front of you. Come on, I want to roll this dice already.
There you go.
Corvus will...
Carrick, you just hear Care go, oh, he's growing.
Corvus will slice. Proceed.
Wait. What's growing? Oh. Okay. I see. Who's growing?
Oh, Telday, he sounds a little tired of this, which is good. Independence.
I'm guessing that DCAT's on you
They're
then.
coming back now, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna move a little farther back.
Yes, good idea.
I really trust Corvus in this whole
Right,
level.
so,
Corvus is going to end up coming through behind them.
I'm gonna take an action to hold. I'm gonna ready an action to dive out of the way.
okay. Right, who is
You
stepping in
should
first?
ready an action to do a force wall. That would be better.
Cass will step in first.
Okay, followed by Telday, and then
Yep.
Corvus. Right,
Corvus.
step on in.
I mean, the staff
and I
is
get to
coming
roll
out.
the dice.
Oh, she's so excited.
Wow.
It's always
Okay, so
Aw.
you step on in, and it's the usual empty travel, and you start walking through. And
Boring.
Telday, despite
Hi.
the voice having said, it will finish conversation next time you appear, there is nothing. You hear nothing.
Well, yeah, he's not really the best at understanding how time works.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, now you understand what I've been going through.
And you are able to make this journey uneventfully. Corvus, you
Okay.
can cut the exit.
Corvus is trying to come exactly at the spot that he designated.
Exactly.
Exactly.
All right, try
give
and
me-
climax.
Give me an intelligence roll, please.
It's him.
Intelligence. Ching.
Okay, you think you can pinpoint it.
And he will slice where that pinpoint is.
Okay. Carrick,
Good.
you and Care both see the exact same rip open up. And out
Bring
step
my staff.
Cass, then Telday, and Corvus follows along.
No problem.
And does it close?
And the rift stays there wavering for about 5 seconds, which is longer than it normally does, before it slowly starts to seal back up.
Does that take longer than usual?
Yes.
Close. I don't like that.
It appears that this is becoming less predictable.
Yeah.
Interesting. Did you hear anything else, Telday?
No.
Could you please describe what you previously heard, though?
Yes, I could.
Thank you very much. Cass, did you hear anything? Cass?
No.
Okay, good.
Wait,
And Cass is literally going to snap right back at him.
You were a little absent-minded, sir. I was
Excuse me for
concerned
taking
that...
a second to think.
wait, heard?
It appears
I'd
that Cassiopeia is looking to take another trip quite quickly to find her brother. And if you wish to do so before it is less useful, then you may wish to do so quickly.
Yeah, Carrick, the empty was probably having a conversation with Telday. And I asked him to write down what the dreamer was asking him.
What's
But, Cass...
interesting?
We're all back because Gifton wants to visit with the Capes today.
Oh, okay. And Cass is going to start trotting off.
Okay.
It appears that Cassiopeia no longer wishes to take her brother.
And she is still covered in mud.
Cassiopeia.
Fix.
At least it's not raining down here. By
How
the way,
did you know it was raining over there?
they are quite soaked.
Oh.
Except for
Right.
one's covered in mud instead of just rain. We maybe clean off the cast before going to see the Capes might be a good idea.
Was going to mention that, but she's already halfway to Dovewood. So let us try to catch up.
Okay, the lettuce races along to try and get alongside you guys. Oh.
I'm gonna actually rush ahead because I may not be the fastest, but rogue extra dash. Cass. Let's go get you cleaned off. We're supposed to go see the Capes. Well, Gifted wants to see Capes.
How close are we to the river?
Not.
That's inside town and on the other side.
Yeah, you're not close to the river.
We
We're
have
on the southeast side.
we have the stones back at the Vardo that can clean you off.
Okay.
Do have
And
cleansing stones.
Cass is just going to keep trotting.
Corvus was going to ask, and RP got in the way, so he's going to do it now. Is there an angel nearby?
Give me a perception check.
Because
None that you see. No.
okay,
Ooh, they could be good at hiding.
it could be good.
It's another nearest angel. I always figured that they'd have.
I'll be right back. But proceed.
Okay. So you'll start heading back into town towards King's Mercy. And arrive without much problem. Claire immediately is going to head on upstairs to see Gifton. You know, not dead. He's pretty happy about that.
Yeah, he's getting as much hugging as Gibson can give. As she was worried. And I'll look over at Talia and go, "They're fine. It's okay."
I'm going to I'm gonna remind Cass of the activation word for the cleansing stone, and I'm gonna head upstairs because I've already gotten in trouble once in the last week. I don't want to do this again.
And Talia is very glad to see you. You know, she quickly gets up, gives you a hug, then shivers as you are, wet and cold. Oh wait, you didn't go through. What am I saying?
I was just saying I've been here.
It's Claire who is wet. No, Claire's not either. He didn't go through.
Yes, we're fine.
Completely fine.
The rest from our different story.
All right, well, let's head downstairs and go see the Capes.
Cass is hitting the cleansing stone real quick. She was covered in mud.
That'll only take a minute.
We might
Anybody
wanna-
want to get touched up real quick on the cleansing stones? Because I've got one. Too.
As from the Vardo, you hear this cleansing stone just suddenly explode because it can't handle Cass.
Better not break my cleansing stone.
I've got a
I don't know.
backup.
Cleansing starts screaming, filthy.
No, it's going,
I mean, I'll be
yum.
honest. Part of me was looking through for my decanter of endless water.
Dingus, you want to come with us to see the
No,
Capes?
it was the cat
And
off.
you get flashing images of Dingus scale need be shiny.
You're very beautiful. You're fine.
There's a puff
Dazzle,
out
you're
of chest.
looking very beautiful too. Sweetie, there's an extra Scotch egg we're leaving for you in case you get hungry.
She gives you a stare that says, "I'm not giving you an answer to that. I do not need that food." We'll likely eat it when.
Your babies need the extra nourishment, sweetie. We want them to come out big and strong.
There's a look of disdain given Dingus's way. Her eyes slowly looking over towards the Scotch egg, trying to pretend not she's looking.
Not licking side of mouth.
Not already having probably by the time the doors close, try to get over there.
Yeah.
All right, so we go make our announcements over at the Capes.
Yes, I think we shall. And you will be picked back up into loving hands. Dingus perching up on Care.
Mm-hmm.
And you are able to head on back downstairs. RG.
Yo.
Oh boy. This has been a lot. And Marissa seems to be handling it better than Talia did. I mean, there's the sort of clutching her head one point, like, why the gods, you've got to be kidding me.
I wish I was.
But you're stepping away from all of it, right?
Yeah. I'm stopping when we finish setting up Beacon. Because we need someone to stay and take care of it.
Okay, good.
And honestly, what I do is kind of slowly killing me, and I don't really want that yet.
See, I don't want that either, and frankly, this is insane. You're all insane for even getting involved in the first place.
I mean, to be fair, we didn't really make the choice. It kind of happened.
Well, I mean, the only sane choice is stepping out of it. I don't know. But they're all going to go through with all of this. It's... I mean, they should be doing something about it, and she's actually just pointing directly up.
Unfortunately, there's something about it, and RG's using finger quotes for that, is kind of basically taking all the pieces off the board and setting up a new field.
Oh, bastards.
Is anyone else imagining that Marissa just actually pointed at what the angels and Novus can see?
The angel was plastered on the roof like, oh fuck.
I've gotten flack all of my life because of this infernal heritage nonsense, and they're the dicks that don't want to even lift a finger to help us.
Yeah, they've been kind of giving people a raw deal. But
No,
I trust the others to be able to get this through.
Whether they can or not. Someone else will be there to pick up the pieces if they don't right. I mean, they can't just... At least you're not going to be. And she just sort of pulls you into a hug. Like, well, you're not allowed to anyway, right?
Mm-hmm. Right, I've got a long time before I'd even consider doing anything again.
Good. I mean, we'll figure out what we want to do together.
Mm-hmm. Hey, on a related note, Gifton was going to bring my grandpa down tomorrow so that he could meet you.
Tomorrow?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it doesn't have to be tomorrow now. We got Cassie.
I mean,
I don't think I want to throw more things on her today by the character.
I mean, I do want to, you know, I want to, but
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was saying it doesn't have to be tomorrow. She could put it off a few days.
I need to go away for a few minutes. I keep losing connection to Discord.
do you want to change the server just in case?
No problem.
I don't think it's the server. I think it's my router.
Okay.
Okay.
Because, that thing it used to do all the time.
Yeah. Just
been
go
doing
reset it
more
quick.
recently.
Right.
Just reset it quick.
I mean, I do want to meet him. Just
Do you want to take a couple days first?
yes. Can I? I mean,
That's fine. I won't rush you into anything.
yeah, cause that is nerve-wracking.
It's a lot. And kind of saying it all in the same place is making me remember how much crap it is, really.
Yeah, I'll digest this first, and then I can worry about the terrifying prospect of meeting family. And she smiles a bit. If he's anything like you, I'm sure I'll like him as well.
I'm just going to give Marissa a hug.
Yeah, she'll hug you back, and the two of you can head on downstairs together. And yeah, the bunch of you get cleaned up on the stone if you so need. And Elias sort of nods at the group and goes, "Are you all going to finally sit down?"
No, we're gonna go see the Capes.
That seems about right. Okay. You gonna be back
for the wicked.
You gonna be back for dinner? I've got some nice mutton stewing.
What time is it out of character?
Right now, it is a bit past midday. I'd say about 3 p.m. at this point. Been a lot of running about, a lot of talking.
Keep something for us, maybe.
Yeah, I think most of us will be back.
Oh, do you have a little bit of spring onion?
Spring onion? Yeah, I've got spring onion.
Yeah, do you got some pickles?
Yeah, I've got a jar on the shelf back there.
I thought she didn't want pickles.
No. Yeah, I don't want pickles. Why do I want pickles?
Do you want a pickle?
No, thank you. Bye.
Okay. And the group of you can head off towards...
Oh, I could really do for some meat on the stick.
We can get some meat on the stick on the way.
Okay.
And you can head towards the Capes and get meat on a stick from one of the many street vendors.
Yep.
Which basically Care will hold with one hand.
Yeah,
in
me
front
and
of you.
Dingus reading.
Yeah. And
There's a little flower girl still running around.
you don't see her on this trip.
She probably got called home to deal with sudden growth.
Yes, she's helping Mother right now.
That's right.
Hey, I sent people.
Yeah.
I sent like 12 people to go help.
And as you approach the Capes mansion, a black coach is leaving its gates, like very black wood, although it looks like it's peeling a bit, as if it was painted on long ago. Thick velvety curtains blocking out any view of who's inside. And it's just wheeling away back to the main road.
Is there any coat of arms on it?
None that you can see.
I'm gonna ask.
Bye.
Is something like that?
It's not a funerary coach or anything. If that's what you're wondering.
Thank you. That's what I was wondering. Yes,
No,
I was
no.
trying to say, is this a funeral coach without saying, did someone die? Okay, so this isn't something.
die.
No, it actually looks like a noble coach, just one that's run down a bit. Not that it's badly kept, just no one's bothered to repaint it.
It's old.
Yeah.
That's all it is. It's just old.
Yeah. But the guards who have the gate open right now recognize you because you have been in here a bunch and it's not actually been that long.
Yeah, it's like a month at most.
And you get a couple of quick bows. And Miss Bogren and who is that? And what?
Mr. Brockren.
No, the armored fella.
Oh, that's Telde. And this is Telia.
The pleasure, ma'am.
Is it possible to let the Lord Capes know that we're stopping by if they can receive us for a visit?
Of course, if you'd like to wait inside.
Sure.
And you are seen in. You're not led into the house, but you are led into the grounds. As one of the guards sort of rushes in, and moments later, Callan is walking out, sort of a smile on his face, and he sort of opens up his arms in greetings. Goes, "Oh, my friends, this is a delight. Please do come in."
Callan's the middle.
You are
Yes.
you are new.
This is Lord Telde, and this is Lady Telia.
A pleasure to meet you both, Lord and Lady.
Yep.
I hope you're not replacing me.
Kind of looking at Gifton with the look.
What?
Corvus is
I'm
straight
just
faced.
assuming that your relationship's graduating.
Talia is blushing.
The look.
I can tell the way you look at that girl. You love her.
Please, my friends, come in. You're welcome, Reprieve.
I'm back.
Welcome back. You have arrived at the Capes mansion, Cass.
We've been let inside.
Yeah. And he leads you into the sitting room.
How's Albrecht been doing?
Albert's been doing quite fine, really. He still has some sleepless nights, but he's a bright boy and he enjoys your letters.
Oh, good. He's been getting those.
Yes. He's out with Melina right now. They shouldn't be back shortly. I'm sure you'll stay long enough to see them, right?
Yeah, of course.
Was that the carriage that had left?
Oh no, there's another visiting nobleman. He's in town, just paying his respects.
Is he here for the auction of the Landor house?
Yes.
Did everybody know about that? The Landor house is going up for auction. Yeah, Landor house is going up for auction.
I would have got money.
Well, I'm going to be I can take us back up to Wyndon. It'll just be a jiff.
I guess, are they auctioning the whole thing at once?
The whole grounds, although
piecemealing?
we were pondering it ourselves, but frankly, with his visit, I don't think we'll be in the running.
Really?
Whose visit?
Lord Harcount from Wyndon.
Don't scare a pregnant woman.
He is an interesting individual.
Did you say that? Did you say that out loud, Gifton?
Oh yeah, I did. Don't scare a pregnant woman.
Out of character because brain is failing. Was that the one that was?
That's the corn guy.
Oh, that one. Oh,
Yeah.
Stupid rich guy.
oh yeah.
Pregnant.
Yeah, we're expecting.
Oh, and he squints a little bit, lean in, and trying not to be too obvious about it. But he goes, "Oh, congratulations! That's wonderful news.
Yeah.
I assume you've already informed your mother and father."
No.
Oh, well, your father should be stopping in soon as well. So,
Maybe we won't see Melina and Albrecht.
You're staying right here.
We are staying.
you must tell them
Yes, sir.
sometime, right?
Yeah, but we have to tell them that we're heading south, and that's going to be a big one.
You're heading south.
Yeah, the government's setting up a new border town, and they're sending us down.
Forgive me, my friends, but after what you went through, I'm surprised you're considering that.
It is our idea.
Yeah, we got a lot of people we need to take care of.
Oh, a noble
Do right
cause,
by.
of course.
Speaking of which, get out the paperwork. We got some land, and I don't know anything about managing land. You think could I hire your services? I don't know who go through.
Kez putting out the stuff while you're speaking.
Yeah,
And Cannon looks it over. The eyebrows go up a bit, and goes, "Well, you should have said. I would have done more proper introductions, lords and ladies."
That one is actually just theirs. We're all getting our little share, I guess is the way to say it.
Well, I am in his esteemed company, he says with a smile.
Also, I'm officially in Alira now.
Oh, you got that business sorted, did you?
I got that one, yeah. The other one kind of was real pissing about it, and I just decided to hell with it. At least for now.
Then I congratulate you on, I hope, a half-decent family reunion.
Mm-hmm.
But and any pointers should be great. We're not really sure what we're doing, but we're gonna help build the town down there.
I can send a couple of my men down to you if you wish. Help you organize.
Oh, that would be really appreciated, and we can recompense you in any way.
Don't worry, my friends. Your company today will be recompense enough.
Corvus is getting curious now. He's just kind of idly looking around.
I can.
He is wearing his glasses.
I can do a lot of really cool new magic. Maybe Lucian will want to see it. I can teleport people up and around places now.
Really? How deadly?
I have to have seen or touched a tree in the area, but then I can do it.
That's all? That's the only restriction?
Yeah, I managed to scry on a island that Cassie's brother was on and get us out there.
Wow.
and
Well,
then back. There's a really nice Illan shrine up in Winden that I keep teleporting up to because I know the trees really well up there. So I go drop that. I'm gonna be going back there. I don't know, tomorrow or one of the days coming up. I'm gonna be going up to Winden. If you have anything you need to go up there, we'll probably swing up to the bank to get some people some money.
well,
for the auction.
I'm sure that's a marvelous ability. I'm sure we could figure out some kind of arrangement for that when you're not busy, perhaps.
Yeah, that would be great.
I'll obviously pay you for your services in that regard.
Well, if you could give me some counsel on how to run my property, I think that would be good payment with me.
Oh, perhaps that's the deal then. Yes, Lucian, I'm sure he would love to talk to you about that when he returns.
Yeah. Where is he?
With Melina and Albrecht.
Oh, okay.
I would not let them alone without a guardian, of course.
No, I wouldn't expect that. Everything else been going okay?
Decently. Coffers have been a little drained. We are contributing quite heavily to a lot of the restoration, which I'm sure you've been through town.
Yeah.
Yes, it's all coming together quite nicely. The crypt is still a bit of an issue.
No, they're not.
Nope.
No?
Mm-mm. They're fine now.
Gifton fixed it.
Good lord, you do work wonders. Okay. You're really, really going to take all of my heroic efforts here away, aren't you? He says with a grin.
No, I think that you've been doing the hard work.
It's the needless work it's starting to sound like.
No, it sounds like I just saved you and Father Stone a bit of money that can go towards the rest of the work.
It does, yes, indeed. That's
because I can't carve that rock that I put down and make everything nice down there.
Oh,
Which I was thinking, guys, this is going to be a really nice way to do foundations for the buildings.
That's a lot of buildings to have to be built.
I think she might mean for our personal
yes
area, not the whole town.
So you're setting up a town.
Yeah.
Are you planning on any form of trade, commerce?
Whatever we can come up with.
Well, if you'd like, I can arrange for some surveyors for the area.
Sure, that'd be great. Can we hire them through you? We can pay.
If you give me primary choice on any trade deals that you'd set up.
Sure. I can. I also like if somebody can tell me what to look for in an area, I can kind of magically check for it.
Oh, I've never used magical means for finding stuff, but again, perhaps talk to Lucian about that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
dowsing rods are so in right now.
They're seriously in.
I'm sorry, my manners. Can I get you any refreshment? Are you hungry?
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
No, drink would be nice.
We can't turn down food.
Yeah.
Just had a meat on a stick, but I'm ready to go again.
That.
Please make yourselves comfortable, my friends. Let me go tidy myself up a bit. It was just a talk. And he is a little disheveled, the sleeves rolled up a bit too much, that kind of
Lord Heartcount can be a bit much, I can say. He's a bit terrifying to deal with.
Oh, you've met the good Lord.
We sold him some things when we were in Winden, and that was a very terrifying meeting.
Oh, are you on good terms with him?
I don't think there is terms.
He said
with
my friends a lot.
Yes.
I guess it's saying that accent. My friends, I would give you a libation.
There is a small upturn of lips of I am too well stationed to laugh at a mockery of another noble, but
Gifton's not.
Yes.
Cass is looking at Callahan's friends. Very, very big stretch. Acquaintances, big stretch.
He has
Being to
expectations.
tell him stuff that he won't destroy on a whim, yes.
He has expectations of if we find certain materials that he gets first dibs.
Oh, good Lord, I am going to be replaced, aren't I?
Oh no!
No,
Oh,
no, no, we-
no! Please no!
We like you. You're scary.
Scary.
Do you want to pay for fancy coins?
I was just saying different type
Not
of
quite my
material.
interest.
Yeah, you're not.
What?
You're
Then you're
not.
not in any danger.
You're not into Saharan stuff, right?
Saharan, beyond some spice trade, not really, no.
Oh well, then you're completely fine. You don't want any of the things he wants.
What is his business down here?
Oh, he's come to bid on the estate.
Just to have it?
Apparently, he said he wants it and all of its contents. Really, I tried to negotiate with him, offered him what was within it. I just wanted the ground for myself, but
How much was he? How much did you offer him?
we offered him the contents of the estate for a fair price, but he had no interest.
But it's going up for auction, though. We could bid against him, right?
You could try. I pondered trying, but I mean, you
Kaz
know
is
his
just going to
reputation.
mutter,
Yes.
He just wants it because it's the only one of its kind. It's the only house that turned full trader and is still. Therefore, it is unique.
I don't know
I
about
thought
that.
it'd
He's
be
not
really
a
nice to
he's
buy
not
it
a
and give
frivolous
it.
man.
No,
He has a
uses
There's
it
probably
for
something he
purpose.
wants inside.
What is inside?
And
I was really wrong. I only went through the top.
Very mean cat, I'll tell you that.
with,
Potentially magic.
I was
that
going to
cat.
say, with who owned it previously and what we saw them do, probably magic or something that's owned.
Well,
like
that kind of ruins my plan. I was going to try and see if anybody wanted to pool money and try and win it for little Albrecht, because he's a little lord now. He's going to need a place.
Oh, to make a fine gift for the boy. I suppose if you wanted to try and pool your resources, he might have a cutoff point for himself.
Mm-hmm.
It depends how far his interest goes.
Yeah.
Who's benefiting from the sale, though?
This will
I'm
be the
assuming
city.
Dolwood.
Yes.
Yeah, so I mean, it's win-win. Dolwood gets money if we bid him up, and how much does a house like that usually go for?
On average, something like that, 20 to 30,000 gold pieces.
Honey, how much is that out of a million?
Kare's eyes start to widen a bit as if I have never had to do math this big.
Gifton, it is.
Ah.
Callan, how much is that out of a million?
Oh,
Yeah.
less.
not even a quarter of it.
It's a penance, Gifton.
Okay.
But if he knows there's something in there,
10 for little tiny.
has he, as far as you know, ever been down here before?
Not that I'm aware. My father said he once met him before he passed, but
Where's he staying?
I have no idea.
The King's Mercy. What?
He can't. I rented all the rooms.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, he was. until-
Oh
He's-
shit! He better not make Elias give up one of our rooms.
Your father told me that Terrace was not preparing for the arrival of anybody, so I doubt he is with them, but
My dad's hanging out with the terrace people.
your dad's hanging out in a lot of places.
Oh, my dad's doing that thing he does, isn't he?
Yes.
Yeah.
that thing he does?
He is
I think I
a
used
quite
to do a
adept
lot
spy
better.
master.
Oh, that kind of thing.
My family was the spy masters for the generations.
I
before the first
mean,
burning.
he was more than willing to pay us what he did. He probably could pay to
Yeah,
have
I will
someone
say
bring him
he
there
did
and back.
fork over about 3 million gold to the group of us.
Well, maybe you can use that to get that house, but I would not say it's worth that much.
I don't think it is either, but I don't know if you want to have him as a neighbor either. I don't know if I want him being a neighbor to the people
I mean, probably
I
very
worry
rarely
about.
be here.
I was just saying, maybe it's something in the. Maybe it's
I mean,
not.
That's what I am curious, that he's
Okay.
just focused on one thing
Yes.
inside
And
there.
frankly, if you start going above the value that much, then you may as well consider just building a new building. The
There's
place
something
is
in
not
there
worth that
that
much.
he wants.
Perhaps.
Maybe it's
Oh,
not.
But the
are
guards
there-
did search the house.
Do you
Maybe
have
it's
any of
not
your
in
workers
building.
that would be willing to travel south with us, maybe to go work on some buildings and stuff? I think Cassie's going to be heading up design down there, and I know at one point you were going to help us with the island building. Is there any way we could hire some of your workforce and put them to work down there?
Well, I don't have a personal workforce per se, but I know a lot of people that would happily contract out.
Yeah, that might be helpful. What do you think, Cass? And get some people under you?
The more the merrier.
Yeah.
Oh my.
I don't think I could ever build a town on my own, even though I would want to try. It's still a lot of work.
Um,
Do any of you have any pressing things you must be doing today?
not
I need to
today.
see my parents at some point.
Well,
I mean, I think that problem's going to solve itself for you.
how about I invite your mother and father over for dinner? And all of you. You can stay for
sure,
the day, we
that'd
can
be-
talk about business and pleasure.
Sure.
Gifton, had you not mentioned something about tea?
Oh, we're having tea with Father Stone tomorrow at noon.
Thank you.
I kind of rushed him over to the river to fix things because I was in the middle of doing a. Gifton looks like there's a lot of things that she doesn't want to explain right now, and she looks over at, like, everybody and just like,
You're doing a magic thing.
I was doing a lot of magic things, and it had to happen very quickly.
Would, for auctions like that coming up, do they allow people to go look through what's the building, or is it just kind of
He shakes his head.
Lines.
No, the auction will be held outside, and it will be fully instated in its entirety.
But you can't see what you are buying within the property.
Unfortunately not. Although, I mean,
Yeah, you could.
yes.
Actually, I know at least 3 ways that could happen.
I mean, I've already had your father take a small look around, and nothing seemed out of place. If you want to go looking for things yourself,
I'm gonna look up at Care. I think I've been benched.
Lord Capet, I don't believe you want to exclude yourself from any further conversations regarding that matter.
yeah? Let's leave that for elsewhere.
We can postulate. It's just a curiosity amongst a bunch of nobles that are not gonna act on that in any single way.
I wonder if nothing was found inside, if it's not an item
Ellie,
inside.
can I
the present
consider
building.
that I have had a short rest?
yes.
I've had a short rest. Okay, cool.
It would be curious to see what is in its halls now that we know more about our reality.
Just kind of look at Corvus and go, maybe we. They probably won't stop anyone walking around the building.
No.
As long as you don't come in.
Excuse me, sir, but do you not wish to make yourself comfortable? He says to you, Telde.
We've been ignoring the big metal.
I am quite comfortable. Thank you.
I beat him.
Do you want to discuss openly what you are, Telde? Or do you feel uncomfortable talking about that?
If it is needed, I can discuss it. I've already been identified by the scribe.
Oh, okay. Lord Callan Capet, this Telde is a warforge. Have you heard about those yet?
Oh, the new citizens, yes?
Yeah.
Affirmative.
Oh, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Obviously, I've never met one of your kind before. Forgive me if that suggestion of making yourself comfortable was impertinent. I meant no offense.
No, it was a cat nice.
It was kind
Wow, I really messed up that word.
Oh, it's broken. Do you want to get a new one?
It's fine.
Let's get the wrenches out.
Just
Come on, we
consider
can
that
freak
you're
out
like
there.
me.
We're gonna replace.
Do you have any particular dietary requirements if refreshments aren't your pleasure?
I do not consume food.
And I'm afraid I'm at a loss as to what to offer you then.
The thought is appreciated, but unnecessary.
He likes to be included, though.
give him a warm plate.
I wish to
Smash on
hold the
ground.
fork.
Another.
We received Telday's assignment to us after Thaldir died. The military got involved with everything that happened in Culthwaite, and
There was a sad smile on his face. Yes, I attended Valdir's funeral. It was nice. Quiet.
tree's bigger.
I think he would have liked quiet.
The tree's a lot bigger now.
What do you mean the tree is bigger?
Tree's bigger.
I think I'm feeling a little lightheaded. Maybe I should go back to the end, guys.
There's a little pat.
Gifton wanted to pay her respects and enhance the nature's bounty in that area.
You know, the stories about Fey magic being a little on the wild side.
Yes.
It's very emotional being near Thaldir's grave, and I kind of got a little carried away.
Tree
I
quite
have to
large
make
then.
that up and all the grass and the flowers and the plants and the briars and
Wow.
I think it went through the temple. I don't think Sister Gardner likes me anymore.
Oh God! I just thought of something real horrible. All the mold and lichens.
Mold isn't a plant.
Hey, mold's not a
mold
plant.
is
It's a fungi.
It's a fungus.
fungi.
I think
That's
like
true.
it
It's
might
only
be.
plants that you affected.
It's only
Yep.
plants.
Okay, never mind then.
Otherwise, a dungeon of oozes would be a
But,
horrible
Yeah.
day.
Yeah, it's normally it's done to make the grounds more fertile and increase crop yields and that kind of thing. I'm kind of figuring out this magic stuff.
I don't think Valdir would mind. Or maybe he would. It's hard to tell with the fellow.
Well, I mean, his garden was always a little wild and unyielding, so it kind of fits a bit, I guess. His Houston stops yourself.
I think he'd appreciate the thought from a friend.
I appreciate you taking in Albrecht.
Indeed.
Of course, it's,
You said that you've depleted yourselves a bit.
he holds up his hand. A very minor amount. More just my concern as a bookkeeper.
You received the money I sent for him?
Yes,
Well,
and I have been putting it aside from him. I think it's right that he has a fund for himself when he decides to, well, set off on his own. If and when that happens.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, it's going to be well infested. He will have a lot more than he need to be even remotely comfortable.
Thaldir wanted me and Care to take care of him,
And you are doing so very well by not putting him in harm's way.
yeah.
Corvus kind of slumps.
And I'm sure he's going to be very happy to see his uncle.
I imagine the goblins are going to be very pleased to see you as well. They,
Kex and yes, are they around?
again, the merry little group is out. Melina,
Lucian gets to go out with all the fun people today, didn't he?
Melina wanted to take a walk outside the city, and if I'm letting her out, I figured the boy should get some air. He does have a tendency to be
Read a book and
Yes.
never go out. I don't know anyone like that.
RJ's cocking a look.
I
over
will
the
accept this.
You have been writing him letters, right, Corvus? Because a child like that who likes to read so much would really appreciate letters.
Can't say if they have been written that we have received them. Cannon says, looking over at Corvus.
I have not written any letters.
Oh, he
just
has
kinda
not
goes
been
quiet.
in our care long. I'm sure if you find the chance to write him, every now and then, perhaps once a month.
I will definitely get on that.
Please sit and you'll all be served up refreshments and such.
Okay, we'll while away at the time.
Yeah, and eventually you do actually hear the door open up, footfalls in the hallway, and Melina's the first into the room, who suddenly stops at the sight of all of you, followed up by Albrecht, who is flanked by Kex and EX.
Kex and EX.
ES and Kex are in some very fine clothes. Like, they are dressed way more than their little slouch nature would probably suggest they should be.
Dressed to the nines for goblins.
I'm gonna salute him.
Are they in the Capet colors still?
They are in the Capet colours, and they are actually in very much Capet heraldry as well. They look like little what do you call them?
Tabards.
Yeah, the little tabards. The there's a word. Oh well. Yes, they are. They are.
Yes, Melina.
Captain.
Hey.
Melina is instantly running over to Care and ask you, and she's already sort of jabbering away. Albrecht looking amongst the group of you in surprise, before he actually just gives a very quick bow to everybody. Kex and EX being a lot less polite and actually just running straight over to Carrick. And
food boy.
this footman back, the mask.
Good to see you both again.
Yes, it's
Hey,
good.
this is Tilde. He's our new friend.
Your belly's big.
And
Yeah, I'm gonna have babies.
Having babies.
Yeah.
I'm glad I wasn't drinking.
Yes.
Corvus is going to
Very
stand
babies.
up and go to Albrecht
I've been
and
told
just
by
hug him.
Oh.
You hug Albrecht while in the background there is the highest pitched squeal of delight from Melina.
Okay, I was curious.
Yeah.
That was going to be from Gifted.
Yeah.
No, he's stabbing him.
Albrecht
Oh, wait.
actually stiffens a little bit in the hug before returning it, not in the way that he seems reluctant, just in the way of a child that hasn't actually been hugged for quite some time.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh, I was like, yeah, we're expecting quite a few. It's gonna be pretty exciting. You mind if I name one after you, Melina?
Her eyes become saucer plates, widening.
Is
her
that
hands
rude
flying
to
up.
do? Do humans not like that?
You run after me.
Yeah.
And she just
Well, I mean, if we have a girl, I think that would be very nice.
she nods quickly.
Since the odds are in your favor.
Uncle, it's
Hello.
good to see you again.
It is you as well. Good to see you that it's safe and well.
And all of you as well. I hope you have been well.
Yeah, we're getting by. I've been hearing that you're quite the talk of town over from Father Stone.
Oh, I have talked to Father Stone a few times. He's very nice. He answers my questions when I'm curious. I
told you he was my favorite.
he is a nice man, although I don't agree with him on some things. But I like him.
You can like somebody and not always agree with them. How else do you think I hang out with your uncle?
You're certainly mistaken.
I'm sorry, sir. I have not met your acquaintance before.
Albrecht.
I am
This
Albrecht Adalas. It is a pleasure to meet you. Oh no,
You're Albrecht for
You are
Hammer.
Albrecht, whoever you pick to be.
I think the Forge Hammer is right. It is just. It
It
still
takes
feels
a while.
strange.
Yes. Talde, he is a Warforge, one of the ones maybe called, what was it, Talde? Octo...
He is not an automaton. Gibson's saying
Well,
very
Yeah,
flatly.
I've heard it used before. It may be something that Albrecht has heard.
I know the term, but
No, an automaton or a golem is something that doesn't have a soul. Telday has a soul. It's
He
very
does
different.
have a soul.
it is a pleasure to meet you, sir.
And you. I have heard many things about you from Gifton.
Really?
Yes, she looked forward to seeing you.
There is a brief look of emotion crossing his face before it's quickly squashed back down.
I'll give you a hug,
that's
sweetie, but I'm
like-
kind of a little delicate in the nature right now.
My congratulations.
He's just like his uncle.
I'm very happy for the both of you.
Yeah, we're gonna be heading south to build a home. Maybe sometime you can come visit. I mean, we'll come up and visit too, but you know,
I would like that.
maybe
Yes.
if you want a few days off from maybe your studies, you could come hang out with us for a little bit.
But I could study while I am there. Yes.
Yeah.
Of course. So what have you been studying?
Many things. I have been studying mathematics, of course. Lord Capes have many books on such matters, and Callan sort of scratches the back of his head. You know, obviously, you know, coinage. We have to be good at that. And I have been reading on the gods. I have been reading much literature. They have such a library. It's wonderful. I have a
That's good.
tutor to improve my my Brassian.
Cassie's trying to build a library, aren't you, Cassie?
You're building
Yeah.
a library?
Going to
Yeah,
try.
We're gonna try. We've made friends with. There's a library in Winden, and there's a very lovely lady that
You've
runs
been
it.
to the
and she's
library
gonna...
in Winden?
Yeah, would you like to go there sometime?
I would love to visit there.
Oh, maybe if Lord Capes or the Lord Capes are fine with it, maybe I can take you and Melina up on a trip to Winden sometime, and you can go around with Lucian.
You can see, even as Albrecht is
Lucian's
nodding
excited.
enthusiastically, Callan actually suddenly
As
looks
long
nervous.
as it's certain that it's safe.
But Lucian, who is actually now in the doorway, leaning, just giving you a very casual wave. 'Cause-
Lucian, I gotta show you how I can teleport sometime soon.
oh, I think that would be a delight, and I would love to see that. Come on, Callan. If they're going with them, they'd be perfectly safe. Yes. If you'd all be there with them.
Of course.
Yes, Lucien. We would like you to meet.
Oh, is this a new party member?
Telday.
He's actually he gives a little nod to Telday, but is fixated on Dalia.
Tell you.
God,
Yes, there are two dragons in the room. Can we get past this?
Yeah.
I'm fully expecting Carrick just to grab Talia and haul her and go, mine.
And he actually moves over, takes up Talia's hand, and gives it, you know, the classic kiss. A pleasure to meet you, my
Eric
lady.
suddenly proposes.
don't push me on that. Not here. I have some tact.
Is
Not
he,
really,
she a relative of yours, Carrick? I know you were interested in your family. No,
or
we're, she's looking at you.
I think they're romantically involved.
Get down on one knee.
Her face reddens a bit, and she nods. Oh, you're together.
yes.
Oh, you beat me to it, my friend. So, it is a pleasure to meet you, and
Oh, poor Callan.
Don't worry, we'll set him up with Carrick's
Lady
grandmother.
No. Stop trying to hook Grandma Lynn up
Now
with
that
everybody.
Feldier's out of the
No.
way.
if this beauty is in your arms, you have to make this disappointment up to me, and I will very much take your group up on that offer of a trip to Winden.
All right.
Yes, and
Oh wait, that was Lucian. That's right.
Yeah.
yes,
That was very-
and I hope.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't stop technically someone, but
we could
What's a
make a
Winden?
little. Winden's a really big city.
Windy?
Really big, really big. Yeah, windy. Lots of wind.
No, don't
Yeah,
let wind
yeah,
get
yeah,
blows
yeah.
out fire.
Yeah.
Lucian, if sometime before we leave, I think the two of us might need some assistance with the book you looked up my grandmother in.
Oh,
But
certainly.
we can
what
do
are you
that
after?
later. We're going to stay. Talia's trying to find more about her mother.
Oh, then it would be my pleasure to assist you, my lady. Now, do you have a name? Yeah. Talia actually looks at the rest of you. Maybe we talk about this in private? And she looks at you, Carrot.
Yes,
Of course.
let's leave the others to
Oh,
theirs. And
yes, if you both come with me.
Hey, Melina.
Uh-huh.
Melina.
Yeah.
You want to see something really cool I can do?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's flinging out the wings.
Oh,
I know,
But-
fairies, that's okay.
I thought fairies were supposed to have butterfly wings.
I'm really disappointed.
Well, I think they're still super pretty.
Butterfly wings.
I don't know who I could complain
They
to.
look like an angel.
They're not right.
I think it's
She
pretty.
kind of slumps a little bit. Oh.
Yeah, she is very pretty. Yes, Care says, trying to... Poor Care is sitting in a chair, holding you out for this child as well. Can't really relax.
Carrot, why don't you just sit me on the chair and join me up on the chair?
He looks at the crowded room.
Coward.
Okay. And he will set you down and take his ring off.
Yeah, zip up.
And Melina's actually going to hop up to sit in the chair beside you guys.
All right, well, yeah. All right, we'll discuss.
Yeah, and you guys can natter away. Albrecht is sort of standing there awkwardly as if, like, normally I'd be going away to study now, but I am being polite as I have told I should be before. So, are you all staying here?
Well, we're staying at the King's Mercy. For some days. We're supposed to be heading south, like I said. They want us to go on the border and go build a town. We're gonna be in and out of there for about at least a year or two.
The borders are very dangerous, though.
Yeah, they want us to deal with the Goliath problem, so. Also, I think they were really just happy to get us out of Winden, to be fair. I don't think anybody wants us to stay anywhere fairly long. I mean, everywhere we go seems to light on fire, especially after what happened. Oh,
Gifton.
To be fair, it felt like we were there for months.
it was like a week.
It felt like more.
Well, Albrecht, Melina, why don't you go get yourselves cleaned up? They'll be staying, for dinner, so you'll have plenty of time to talk. Okay. And Albrecht actually just nods respectfully, gives you all another little short bow.
Wave.
And
Gonna tuck the wings away.
as the two of them head out, you actually see Melina grabbing his arm to pull him along. And Albrecht just sort of seems to sigh at that. Right, okay. Children are gone.
Oh.
Marvellous.
They are so cute together.
There is a scowl on Calatan's face. Yes, as I said before, we are making sure that money is well invested so the boy can have his own holdings at some point.
Oh, you meant like that. I just thought kids were cute.
You didn't mean like that.
No.
Oh, she fawns over him constantly.
Oh, well, she doesn't have very many kids her own age around. What do you expect?
Yes, perhaps I should see if any girls she could play with, perhaps. Maybe send Albrecht to make some friends himself. I'd get them apart. He says, just sort of sitting down, tapping his chin.
How do I get them away from each other? I mean, I guess there really aren't very many noble children in the neighborhood, are there?
No. Well, I mean, there are plenty in the neighborhood, but...
I mean, I think in Albert's case, it kind of runs in the family. Hey, Corvus, how many friends did you have when you were a kid?
They're not
I
good enough
moved
for
around
her.
a lot.
Well, if it was just Albrecht
Seems to be
sending
a
off to my
problem
friends,
that continues.
the Terrasot do have a boy around his age. That's for girls from Millennium to play with, though. Nah, the Terrace children are quite a bit older.
No, I'm certain if the Lord Harcount gets that fine bit of land, there'll be no children there.
Yes, frankly, I would not be surprised if children started disappearing.
I was thinking that as well.
Children.
Yes, the man is somewhat unsettling. Still, must not speak ill of someone who has done no ill, as far as I'm aware, as much as his manner would suggest that he has done great ill.
I mean, it's a great tactic if you think about it. He's very intimidating.
Yes, he definitely had me off foot, and it's not often I'm off foot in negotiations, I will say.
Yeah, General Stenhouse very much cautioned us while talking with him.
Oh, you're acquainted with the good General Stenhouse, are you?
Oh, hi, General Stenhouse is the sweet.
I've never had the pleasure.
Oh, we
Nice
went,
to say we've had a very weird experience in life.
we went to the prince's party.
Yes, you've mentioned it in one of your letters.
At the palace. Yeah, it was really nice.
You really have managed to find your ways up in the world. I mean,
And down again.
oh, you are back with me, so I suppose so. Really, I must congratulate you all. I do wish you all the best.
The circumstances fell where they were, and we just happened to be a part of it.
We're just really lucky that you were there to help us get going.
That is very true.
Cass is taking off the glove off her left hand as she's going, yeah, it's been a rough time.
Oh, dear. Well,
Oh, did no one say any?
No.
I haven't said anything. I haven't sent letters. I don't write.
Cass is actually going to undo the sleeve. Yeah. She
my
waves.
condolences for that. Although, did I hear? Was I right in hearing mention of collecting your brother from an island?
So there were events that occurred. We found out some information. We passed the information along, and the entirety of the steel shots were hired to go and protect Sadur.
Yes, I'd actually heard about that, as well as the loss.
While
Half
we were
of the
in
airship
Sadur,
was somewhere else.
yeah, we were able to track back the missing half of the ship and rescued some survivors. My brother was included.
Wow. Well, I'm glad you at least found someone. Well, I know it does not help the loss of everyone else.
No, and me and my brother aren't entirely seeing eye to eye on everything right now. So
I am sure he will come around when you're the only ones left in the world. Even siblings at odds will find common ground.
we have, and she's going to kind of talking, but we're keeping respectful distances at this moment.
Very good.
So he might end up wandering through here at some point on his way down.
Yeah, Cassie lost her arm to a Phalord.
That's
It took someone really big. And I mean that. He was like what, 9 foot?
Yeah.
like from the fables, as in
Yeah.
wow.
They're less available, a little more of a history book at this point.
You know, when I offered to be your patron,
Yeah.
was not really considering hunting Phalords as a part of the whole.
We are not
Hmm.
hunting
It
Phalords.
wasn't the hunting.
You
it
aren't.
was kind of.
I want to slap him.
You leave him alone.
Oh no, I suppose aren't technically the both of you now Phalords and ladies. Hmm.
There's a lot of concern about the escalation of magical abilities also. So, yeah, that's true.
Cass is shutting up at that moment. Mm-hmm.
Well, I quite like my arms, so I will be very gentle in my negotiations with you.
I've never, ever been harmful to anybody. and also that Dick killed my Fey lady for my people, so he's kind of an asshole.
You know, I love that you're saying you've never heard anybody where there's the two goblins.
They left with the kids.
There's a whole tribe of goblins that are still sleeping.
Dead. Yes.
And at that point, you see a servant appearing in the doorway. Going, my Lord Capet, Mr. Brodkin has arrived. He's wondering if he should be reporting to you now. And Callan actually just gives you a sidelong glance. Gifton.
Gifton looks like she's resigned for what's about to happen.
Yes, please see him in. And the servant departs.
Did he ever get the ring that I sent him?
Yes.
He got the sending stone, right?
Yes.
Has he been using the ring at all?
On occasion. Your mother has taken to it far more than he has.
Ah.
You can get eaten now.
I don't appreciate that Mom's using it, though. I wanted it to go the other way.
Wait. You made a ring for your dad, so he
my
can
mom.
assume a human male form.
Yes.
And your
it's
mom's
close.
using it.
No, she's using her ring. They
Yeah.
both got
Oh,
They've got
okay,
rings.
okay. I got. Okay, that's.
Yeah,
rings.
that
But
would
you
be
got
slightly more
the
awkward.
sending stone I sent you, though, right? So
Mhm.
I can start using mine? Okay, good. That's good. We figured that'd be good. And that way we can keep in better contacts.
It's been delightful. I have missed you all, I will say. And as he says that,
it's been a lot calmer here, I'm sure.
the tiny
You give it a
figure
couple
of your
days.
father wanders in to the room.
Hi, Dad.
Gifton? Oh. And he quickly takes off running across the floor to get to your chair. And
I'll Misty step down.
you miss to sit down, and he
No,
runs
use my
up to
Rachel.
you,
No,
about
you
to
fucking it.
embrace you, and then his eyes go wide.
But
As
you're not gonna hug me?
he comes up short, staring down at your stomach. You're
You're gonna be a granddad.
Does Gifton sell the wings out?
by the lady.
Oh shit! I still have the wings on.
No, you put him away.
Oh, thank God! I put them away. Oh yeah, good. Thank God. Oh fuck! Oh fuck! I don't need to give my dad a heart attack.
This is a roller
And
coaster.
there's a few more seconds
Yeah.
of wide-eyed staring before you are embraced very, very tightly. Your father
So I'm
pulling
gonna
into you
need-
for a firm hug.
Oh hey!
I'm going to. Oh, this is. You haven't told your mother. She doesn't know.
She doesn't know yet. I'm feeling out the waters here. I haven't told you guys on the sending stone because I wasn't sure what Mom would think. And
She's going to be.
I got Mom. It's gonna be a little. It's a lot, Dad. I got a
Wait,
blessing.
how long have you been-
You know the blessings that the humans get. And the elves.
the Myri one?
Yeah, but along that lines.
You haven't been gone that long.
Yeah, but I got a blessing, and apparently because of maybe what we are, it reacted a little bit, and I need to go get checked out again, but they were saying at least 10.
You actually feel your father go a little bit weak.
Yes, so
And
Callan's probably sitting there going, "Whoa."
yeah,
So-
there's a different wide eyes from over from Cannon as well. But 10.
Yeah, Kara's I'm just gonna make sure I get off my feet here in the next week or two, I think. Just to be safe.
How long have?
It's like, I don't know, a month or so.
Yep, and you're just about approaching 4 weeks, I think, with travel time.
Yeah. I'm about a month in, Dad.
Hey, you need to sit down for a moment once, and he actually just sort of sits down where he is.
But I'm a lady now, and Kara's a lord, and we got some land, and we're gonna go build our home.
Wait, what? She's got land, a home. What? Where?
Yeah, well,
What?
it happened a little bit after the princess party. There was like remember I told you on the Sending Stone that we were going to the princess party?
Yes.
And then I told you that there were all those the Fey souls that got ripped out and shoved in the metal bodies. That's Telday, by the way. Telday, this is my
he's
dad.
just vaguely points over
By
at
the way,
Telday.
I don't even know if Callan knows the story. It's like, yeah. But yeah, he's one of our cousins, kind of, I guess. Ish. Anyway, Telday's
Nice
one of
to meet you.
Anyway, they need to send all of them into various places to get them associated into society with everybody else because they're people, and they're building a new town, and they wanted us to go down there, so they gave us some land, and I got the tree. I got the tree in Tarnstead. I own that land.
Wait.
And
Wait. You're
but
going
we're not,
back down?
No, we're not. I've already been down there. It's fine. It's handled. Don't worry about it. The hole doesn't do anything anymore, Dad. I fixed it.
You fixed the hole.
I fixed the hole.
Did you fix the Goliaths?
I'm working on it.
No.
We're
And
working on
he
it.
stands back
Gifton.
up, and there is a familiar look on his face now. That look of, no, you're not allowed to go out, young lady.
Quick, Care, just pick him up.
Care can't. Care's tiny as well.
Care's Tiny's up on the chair. He didn't use
I missed that.
Here.
Okay.
And Care is standing there awkwardly as your father goes, you are not going back down south, young lady. You are
Just pick
not.
him up.
You are carrying my grandchildren. You cannot.
I will be fine. I'm strong.
You can't say that. We thought we would be fine.
And we thought we would be fine hiding, and that doesn't work.
Yes, but we can be out in the open here.
Yeah, but I have to do this, Dad. I have to. There's a lot more going on than just day to day right now. I need to go down there. I fixed the hole, Dad. It sings now. I've been down there. It's okay.
I'm terrified that you've been doing this stuff at all, but going back down there.
I got my wings, Dad.
You're at least going to stop for a while, right?
Yeah, at least a year. At least.
And where are you going to be spending it? Are you going to stay here? We have space. You'd be more than welcome here.
I have to go south, Dad. They need me to. It's part of the thing. I'll come up here as much as I can. I can teleport now. We can go places. It'll be great. It's really neat.
No. Lord Capet. Yes. Capet says as if this is very awkward. Please don't drag me into this. I'm going to need some leave. Of course. And your father just sort of turns back to face you and goes, right, south. How far south are we going? Around Tarnstead? Around the tree?
Further.
Further than that.
Further than that. Of course we're going further than that. Right, well, I will be coming with you, and I'm not going to hear no for an answer for that.
Dad, you and Mom have a. I mean, I could come up here every month, or a couple days a week or something. I'll be up here. You'll see the kids. It'll be okay.
No, we can come down. I can check the area. I can make sure it's safe. Your mother can help you prepare. And you're going to need plenty of clothes.
No, my clothes are fine. Oh, baby clothes.
Not
Oh
yes.
yeah. Oh yeah. I've got a house getting made up in Wyndon that we're gonna pick up. So that'll be okay.
There's that fake squinting, not even at you, just into the air. Like, what?
There was a toy shop, and the guy made really fancy doll houses, but they're like really well put together. They're like real houses.
The thing Melina has.
No, but really fancy compared to that, Dad. You're gonna love them when I show. I'll take you up there and I'll show it to you. But it's
Cass
really
is going to pipe up. Mr. Brocken,
Yes, Cassie.
you remember End, yeah?
Of course, I remember. And
You know how he was a master carpenter?
he did a lot of woodwork. Yes.
The man who taught him is building her house.
But we're gonna have it inside of a regular house, Dad. So that way it'll be extra safe.
Yeah, it's going to be really nice and really
It'll be
tough.
really safe.
Are the rest
really
of you
safe.
going to be down there?
Yes.
Oh yeah, this is Carrick's girlfriend. Tell ya. I think. Semi-serious.
I thought we wandered off.
Oh yeah, wait, they're gone. Never mind.
Yep.
Shit. Yeah, but they're all coming with Dad. We've got a lot to go on, and I want you to meet my friend Ricky too.
Ricky?
Yeah, I think you're gonna like Ricky.
He looks at
helps.
Telday as if trying to remember. Well, you introduced us Ricky. No, you were Telday.
No.
Ricky's
At a
not
later date, Gifton.
Yeah.
Not
in
all
fact,
at once.
perhaps if you would like to invite your wife to dinner tonight, we can all discuss this then. Callan's
Oh,
so,
gonna kill me.
or maybe would you like me to postpone so that you can handle this?
Oh, we should do dinner tonight, and then I will go back with my parents to their place after to continue the discussion. Would that be fair, Dad?
I don't want to go back and face her off alone. Maybe you should come back now, honey.
All right. I'll see everybody for dinner.
Cass is looking at Gifton. I honestly think if you go, you're not coming back.
No,
I'm
you're not
coming back.
No, you're not.
Your mom won't let you. I'll go get your mom. And Cass is going to stand up.
No.
Yes.
I'm.
Miss Stillshod,
Yes.
I suggest you sit your ass back down.
Cass sits.
This is
I'm curious which should be
Gifton's
Senior.
father is sort of
Yeah.
looking up at you. I'm the
Cass,
one
I'm
that's going to have to
pretty
deal
sure
with the
that-
fallout of that.
I'm pretty sure her mom would rip you apart, Cass.
Remember, she's in human form now too.
She can do things with needles you would not believe. Don't challenge her.
Oh, I wasn't going to challenge her. I was just going to invite her to dinner.
I am
No,
mildly intrigued.
Give us one. She is going to be so happy. And he says, actually putting his hands on your stomach, Gifton.
Mhm.
Although she, oh, she's not going to be happy that I knew first. But she will be happy.
Well, it's not my fault that you came by. We were gonna stop by
I didn't
after.
know. You didn't tell me you were going to be here.
Well, I told you we were coming to town in a few days.
Yes, I
And
would have
I thought it'd
expected
be a
that
nice
you would
surprise.
just come by to see your parents. You know,
Yeah, but
Missy.
I know how busy it is during the day.
There's the faint eyes of Go on, spin that more, child. Hang on. Hang on.
I didn't realize that Gifton had such an
Okay.
amazing
There's a-
shovel. The
there's
hole
a-
she's been digging for herself has been.
And we didn't want to go into a crowded shop with me like this,
You know very well tailor shops aren't crowded, he said suspiciously.
Damn it.
They're like empty 99% of the time.
Well, I'm not the one you have to convince. But thankfully you have quite the distraction. I am sure she will forgive it.
All right. Did you get the letters? The letter and the rings
Yes,
and everything?
yes, the rings have been quite useful. Your mother is very taken with them. And
Yeah. I had to stop using it because we were worried about what it might do to the kid. And,
Yes.
Ooh,
marvelous. Good.
yeah.
Out of character. Gifton, what is your family name?
Progress.
It is Brock.
Yeah.
Greysteel is care side.
Greysteel is okay. God. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
When you have a moment, Herr Brocklin, I would like to ask some
Herr?
questions.
You see him touching the top of his head.
He talks funny, Dad. He just means your name.
Mister, sorry.
It's Scout,
I have
please.
some. Who?
Scout.
Oh,
My
Scott.
dad's name's Sculpt.
Scott.
I've never told him my name.
No, I told them your name. They just know he's really bad. He thinks that he thinks Father Stone is at the Talon Church.
What?
I would like to have a conversation with you at some point when you are available. You take care of your family matters. Of
Yes,
course,
perhaps over dinner.
Yeah.
No, maybe after.
Okay.
A little more privately.
There's a suspicious look.
What intentions do you have towards my father?
Discuss what he saw at the Landor estate.
The Landor estate. Furniture. I mean...
Take care of...
You know, Corvus, if you're really curious, I could turn you into a mouse and you could go check it out.
What?
That is a good idea.
No, that is not a good idea. I do not want to be a mouse.
A cat? No,
I don't
like
want
that
to
idea.
be anything. This is no.
You should want to exist.
How does the bone structure of one animal translate to the other?
You
The
can find out by
musculature.
being transformed.
I don't know.
Someone's very disturbed by the idea of polymorph.
I turned Archie into a songbird and she was completely okay with it, weren't you, Archie?
You did what?
That was interesting.
Yeah, I turned Archie into
That
a
was a
songbird.
bird.
Yeah.
Melina will very much want you to do that. Please don't.
I'll do it to Archie for
This is acceptable, yes.
her. Or care.
Well, frankly, Lucian
Eyebrow
might
waggle
go
care.
along with that.
Yeah.
It's part of the future wedding ceremony.
Right, let's get you home. Care, of course, you are going to come with us. Yes, sir.
Are we walking the whole way like this?
No, we've got a carriage.
What?
You have a carriage.
Oh, no, don't own it, but Lord Capet provides it to and from.
Oh.
Oh, he's an employee, and I value him. He can't have him just walking the streets, dangerous, you know. And he does not seem to like that to be, well, large.
It feels like you're falling.
It does. It's disconcerting and
Yeah. Lord
Call
Capet,
me-
have you ever stood at the top of something very high and looked down? It's like that all the time.
no. Why would I do that? That sounds horrible.
It is horrible.
And frankly, I just you feeling like I can't get into places. I can't hide. It's I know I'm
All right,
old and
well,
foolish.
let's go take your lovely carriage, and thank you, everybody. I'll see you for dinner.
Yes. If you need help,
We will-
try and send word.
We'll pray for you, Gifton.
And your father will start leading you into care.
Corvus will...
I'm gonna yell over my shoulder. I'm not the one I want you praying for. You pray for my brother. Okay, come on, Dingus, come with us.
Dingus will
Corvus.
hop on down from the chair and just follow along.
Wait, her dad didn't comment on that.
I know.
Mhm.
Come on, Ricky.
No, Scott is busy sort of mumbling to himself. You can see him. You see by his hand movements, he's sort of rehearsing. You can hear him going, buddy, Gifton's back, and they've got a surprise. No,
Yeah,
no.
look at Big Belly!
You won't believe who I ran into on the way home.
Buddy, I've heard Gifton's here. I haven't seen her. Oh, look, there she is. You saw her first. No. And yes, you are led out to the...
Do you want us to go in first, Dad, and then you can come in and act like you didn't know we were there?
Do you think she'd believe me?
Do you want one of us to just?
Do you think that
Go.
she will notice until long after the joy of grandmotherhood has kicked in?
There's that very torn look on his face. I mean, Gifton, I haven't seen you.
Gifton, I just heard from Lord Capet that you were sighted in town. Huh?
Do
She'll kill
you
me.
want one of us to just?
She will
You
kill you.
want us to go as if it's a normal thing of us go and visit, see if you're there, and you arrive like 15 minutes later?
No, she'll kill me.
She will kill him. Just own it, Dad. Just own it.
Ah, yes. Okay. No, she's going to be happy to see you, and the hands sort of move in a round gesture.
She's gonna be grandchildren. We've been coming up with names, so that'll be good. Maybe she'll want to help with that. Oh, and I'll take out of my backpack and show the little plush bear, the little plush hedgehog, and the little
Bumblebee.
plush bumblebee. Yeah, I got the bumblebee and the hedgehog. You see,
Oh,
I've
yeah,
started
I
making
love
little
hedgehog.
toys for them.
You see your father's face contorting a bit, as if there's a brief moment where he almost cries. It's
Oh, Dad.
really sweet.
Yeah. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay.
He resumes trying to act like he is not
I'm
a blubbing
thinking
mess
that
about this.
We should go to a Mayuri church though, and just find out exactly how many. Because Ricky wasn't really clear.
Yes, that would be a good thing to do with your mother, I think. Yes,
Yeah, it would be a nice, fun trip with Mom.
yes. And you are led on out, and that is actually where we're going to end the session this week.
Oh, I got thrown under the bus.
How's it feel?
Yes, we will resume next week
It was
with
my comeuppance.
draconic family discoveries and other such matters.
It's like I'm up and after throwing through different people.
Everyone gets 3,000 XP at base and an extra 300 from the Kobold Adventure one shot. Everyone gets that.
Well, we already have that, so don't
Yeah,
add that extra 300,
Okay.
guys.
Don't add extra if you hadn't put it in already.
Nah,
Yeah,
go ahead.
so-
Like
No.
I'll be nice.
So we gained 600 total
Yeah,
from that.
why not?
Yay, that was fun.
So 167,000.
Yeah, Kronos, I'm sure will update the full total.
Poor Gifton. She thought she was gonna get away with. Okay, so we'll see Mom and Dad
What-
on the way back
what
after I've had
was-
time to rehearse.